So, y'all are good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm blowing my nose with my speech.
Yeah, now you pencil it in your nose.
Great way to start.
That should
Always.
be there.
No, he always does that.
It's gonna eat us. That is my child. No throwing things. No throwing things, okay?
That wasn't dice. That was.
Children be calm. Children be calm.
Real shit.
Okay. All right.
I'm
ready.
Every fucking time.
I'm ready. Tossing shit everywhere. Anyways, all right. We begin. Does anyone?
I'm sorry, Howard. What?
Oh, sorry. I meant to do it the right way. We begin. Oh boy.
That's how it has to be. I'm sorry.
Would anyone care to do our lovely recap for our session at the very end
I
of the
think
semester?
Sethy Wethy wants to.
Did I do it last time? Who did it last time?
I did it last
Oh,
time.
Kenny
We
did
did
it.
Grace
you
did it last time.
Then
Is there any volunteers?
Me.
You.
Yes.
You may do it.
So we started. We began with the conversation of the guards. The last thing we got in session 1 was if he's dead, if Suna is alive, if he's dead, we're all doomed. So we started again. We had a conversation with them, trying to figure out why we'd be all doomed, and we never really got a full answer. We were like, oh, maybe we could like let you go or something, and you could just lie to the Vangthorns. And he showed us this thing called the Crest of Subjugation, which is magical in nature, and if a person were to disobey, they'd receive magical punishment, and it tracks the truth. We both recognize the system in Brutus. So whoever the guy is that we'd be doomed from, they know about us. They called us an enemy of the church, a savage member of a tribe, an unholy freak of nature, a scholar of Noctis, and 2 non-human individuals. And then Asim knocks him the fuck out. No sign of the child in the woods that Valeria and Finch saw before. Shola hears whispering behind her ear. We have some traveling again to figure out, where to go and what to do, how to get out of here, seeing what's happening, and then fog happens.
The fog is coming.
The fog is coming, and then also this big ass tree that kind of happens opens up, with stretched out elongated features and like long spindly legs, and like a hole in their chest. There's a person and it walks behind the tree. We all go like, what the fuck? And then ooze pours out of the tree, and ooze burns away the grass, and it burns everything that we have except for radiant magic, I think. And then Cappy sees a black vein from the tree in the fog, and it creeps like a vine, and then the fog dissipates because Valeria is super smart with that. And then more things happen, and then people walk over to the tree, and then they see this fucking thing named Junior, which is Liam. Say hi, Liam.
Hey guys.
Hi. Yeah, so we have a childlike doll made of wood, clay, and ceramic that's cobbled together with a bunch of stitch work. More shifting happens in the woods, and then a wolf touches Finch with streaks down its face. It's dead. And then more things. The wolves say sorry, I think, and then a red-eyed figure emerges, and things that some of us know, but others don't. Just weird, creepy-ass motherfucking thing that I will not name because I don't think we've established its name yet.
We have not established his name yet.
Cool, then I'll
But you
keep-
can call it whatever the hell you want.
The motherfucker is what I'm
Fella.
gonna call it.
That
motherfucker.
That
AKF,
motherfucker
fine
shows
fellow.
up, and we try to get rid of it. And I do cool things. Everyone does cool things to kind of get it away. We return to the cottage at night, and 3 bodies hanging from the branches with an Omega brand on a piece of parchment. And the letter says Shola. It was made by Kesher Slave Trading Company. Night watches happen, people talk. Shola and Brutus have a little talk, which is nice. And then Finch and Valeria have a lot of talks. Finch was a part of a monastery, which is cool. And then something knocks on the door and the roof. Junior's alarm was not set off, which was weird. it talks to a few people in a bunch of different languages. In Celestial, Cappy talks to it, and it mimics Cappy, and then he hears in his head, "Who are you?" And then the creature chuckles after someone says some things, and it runs, and then Valeria sends an echo, and it kills the echo immediately. And then it talks to a sim as well, which is fun. It talks to Finch, and calls her Windark, and then it speaks to a sim, and it looks like his wife, right? Is that what happened?
Sounded like
his wife. We have no
Didn't
idea
look
what it looked like.
just sound
Yeah.
like.
And then Finch has a funny little dream session where
Silly
a lot
goofy.
of silly goofy instruments of torture and surgery and torture and monsters and doctors and things. And then branches continue to grow further out from her head. And then we see a Sim's daughter, and that's where we are now.
Mark yourself off a point of inspiration.
I'm so cool.
Yay!
All right, time for
daughter. Thank you, Grace.
All right. A sim. You open the door. From the knocking, you see in front of you your daughter, Phoebe. It's been a while. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
No, she's saying this to you.
Oh.
Oh, what am I? She's saying that? Sorry, I'm gonna... Hi.
Hi. And she just reaches forward and hugs you.
I'm gonna step back for a second.
Look. What's
One moment.
what's wrong?
We've been here in this forest for about 2 days, I think. 3 days, maybe. And we've seen some things here that make me just need to confirm whether this is you or not. Had a creature the other night.
Okay. Care to elaborate on that?
I had a creature last night. They used the voice of your mother to try to deceive me. And I just want to make sure that this is not that. One moment. I'm gonna just gently usher her a little bit further outside, just a little bit away
You
from
usher her
the
further
group.
outside. She doesn't like. She seems okay with it, but she seems kind of like in on herself after seeing you for.
Does she have long sleeves or short sleeves?
She has currently short sleeves.
I'm gonna glance at her right arm. What is on her right arm?
What should be on her right arm?
What should be there is a roiling design of a tattoo running up their arm all the way up to their shoulder of crashing waves and galloping horses within those waves, and among all of it there are subtle runic designs in that tattoo. That's what I should see there.
You see that tattoo? It's there.
I'm gonna lean in. Tell me what I told you after everything. I'm gonna lean in so she can whisper that to me. And I leave that up to you whether or not you want to make that to the table. I'm cool either way. You can probably just tell me if she tells me what I want to know.
She leans in, kind of confused by the request, and she says the thing that you said to her so long ago.
Oh, thank you.
It looks like a physical weight has dropped off his shoulders, but he still is cautious. Leans back a little bit, so he's with the rest of his group. Alright, then, only thing I need from you, I need to make sure it's you. Show me. I'm going to point at her tattoo.
You point at her tattoo and you watch as Phoebus appears in her hand. The other half.
So what you guys would see is the tattoo on Phoebe's arm slides as if the ink is moving up her arm to where her hand is, and the ink almost slides off of the hand and begins to solidify into a curved khopesh blade. And once it is fully formed, the tattoo is gone.
I'm having an alternate reality flashback.
Phoebe
You need any more
things.
proof, or is
Oh, all right.
you watch as she and the tattoo forms back on her arm. Okay, what is going on? And where the hell have you been? And what were you thinking joining the Vangthorns?
There are a lot of things wrong with everything you just said, and we're going to digest that. But first of all, give your old man a hug.
Come here.
I'm going to give her a big hug, and then turn
How old
everybody.
is she? I'm sorry.
I
don't think
she's.
I see her as like the 6 or 7-year-old.
No,
Definitely
she's older
yeah.
20s.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Young adult.
I don't know why I thought she was like a fucking child, which is why I was really confused in talking about all that. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Continue.
also-
I think she's
Khopesh is a
around the
badass.
same
Khopesh is a
range of like age range that Valeria is. Maybe a little. Are you 20s or 30s?
26.
28.
A little older.
A little bit older.
27.
I'm gonna turn to everybody else. Everyone, I'd like you to meet my daughter. This is Phoebe.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Who are all these people?
These are people I met along my travels. We were hired by a group.
What is that thing, and what is it doing waving at me?
You know, I had the same reaction, but as far as I know, they are very friendly.
Okay. Also, to kind of interrupt the conversation with the description, you basically see this young adult, pink colored tiefling. She has these very short, like spiraled horns on her head. Pink colored hair, long tail. She's kind of got like a mix of like a sort of like punkish kind of vibe, while also keeping like sort of like a more like rustic feel. She has like a leather jacket on, but with like some like her sleeves are pulled in, so you can see this wave-like tattoo on her arm, and just these like very messy, muddy boots. It looks like she's went a long way to get here.
Well, come in, please.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot we suddenly have to talk about.
Yes, there is. First of all, where have you been and what are you doing currently?
I've been traveling, as you know, taking odd jobs here and there, trying to do better.
Yeah, but I didn't
as
think
you know.
you'd take a job with the Vangthorns of all people.
Girl, you know me better.
Yeah, I do know you better. What were you thinking, Dad? What were you thinking?
I took a job from a bad person so I could help a better person. They gave me the information to find a better person, and I saved that better person.
And that is...
I point at the extremely tall, witchy
I'm
looking
still
lady.
transformed to look like a regular,
Oh! I just
rather
her shoulder.
polite elvish lady.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Phoebe.
Shola.
What? Start from the beginning, okay? I just need to process all of this. This is a lot to take in. You said you needed to help someone, but like... oh gosh, just...
So, I was given information that these individuals wanted to try and start solving the disappearance problem. And I decided to try and help them. But when I found them and when I met them, my bullshit radar immediately went off. You know that feeling you get when you see someone?
Yeah, I know the feeling. I
Yeah.
get it all the time. On the job.
Yeah. So that went off. I'm like, okay, tell me where to go. Tell me what to do. And they told me to find this lovely woman and bring her in alive or dead. So I said, all right, sounds good. Went over here and had no intention of doing that. Wanted to make sure that she was okay. And then our employer showed up the same day and tried to kill us. Tried to kill her, kill us in the same process. And we've been here for, that was about a day ago.
Who was your employer?
Oh, some rich asshole. Sune Vangthorn?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep.
You're kidding. You. Where is he? Dad, where is he?
I'm gonna make an insight check on this. How do I say this? Can I discern in any way why she's concerned about Sune?
You may certainly roll the insight check to find out.
All correct.
12.
12. I would say with that roll, at the mention of Sune Vangthorn, you see a very brash look of concern fall across her face as she seems a little bit more panicked at the mention of the name of one of the actual Vangthorns.
Why?
That's one of the heads of the royal family. Are you serious? What happened to him?
He tried to kill us and things got messy. One of our own put him down in the process.
There's something I need to tell you.
Alright, come on with a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna lead her into the safe house where I know things are safe and things can't jump out of the woods.
You lead her into the safe. Like, which part of the house? Are you like going
Just
to
in
like
the kitchen where all the pancakes
Child's
are.
bedroom.
Yeah, Finch is just quietly making pancakes still. Like, what is going
Brutus is just kind of like, just fucking solid and straight as a board.
You see Asim lead this tiefling girl through the house and just like sort of look very confused at you and you specifically.
Why me?
You can trust them.
What did I do?
They're okay.
Oh, okay.
Would you like pancakes? Have you eaten?
Oh,
I'm Finch, by the way.
Phoebe, nice to meet you.
I'm Brutus.
Nice to meet you too.
That's Cappy.
Hi. That is something. I could go for some pancakes, I guess. I traveled a long way. Thank you. I'll just put. And you watch as she just sort of plops him down on the table and takes a seat.
So tell me why you're here. First of all,
I got an anonymous tip from someone. I'm not sure who, but I got a letter in my mailbox saying that you were tangled in something bad and that you needed my help somewhere out in the woods. And then, like the day after that, there was like this alert going around town about someone important being taken. I wasn't sure who. It didn't specify, and it didn't specify who took him. I was sure it had to do with the disappearances of some kind, but.
and you got this yesterday? Because we got here yesterday or the day before?
Just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
We've
Yes.
slept twice.
We slept. Yeah, it's been 2 days. This is day 3.
Yeah. Alright.
You killed one of the Vangthorns.
I didn't kill anyone.
Well, then who did?
Can I make Can I just make Can I make a deception check to try and like not give away who killed them?
You can certainly make a deception check.
Guidance.
I love drama.
I'm too far away for guidance.
That's a 5.
Yay.
I make a very clear glance at Shola and then look away.
Oh, right. She did, not him.
You?
I should elaborate on my last name. I'm Shola Van Thorn.
Well, this just got very interesting. It's very nice to meet you. Your Highness, I guess?
No, I don't have titles.
Oh, well then, what are you doing out here?
I prefer it out here.
Well, I mean, it's certainly pretty nice out. I saw your front lawn. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
But, what are you doing out here?
Their family tried to kill her. So that's a question I would also like answered, but I'm not going to push you to answer that question if you're uncomfortable with it, unless it suddenly becomes a threat to us.
I don't know why they would want to kill me. I left 30 years ago.
Okay.
30 years.
Something like that.
Wow, that's...
Well, this clearly is already a problem, and this has to be solved.
They only just... Okay, let me do some thinking for a moment. I got the letter a day ago. And the next day, the alert went out. It didn't say who.
Have I seen the note that just said the name Shola on it?
I think
Was it passed around? Did anyone pass it around?
I think
Who picked up the
I
note?
think I had it last.
Bruce
You
picked
had-
it
did
up,
you-
and I took it for Bruce.
Yeah,
So
any-
none of us have seen that?
Did any of you pass it around?
just the two of us.
I think Shola only.
Yeah, it's
knows
just the
context.
two of us, I think.
Alright.
You have the letter?
Not on me, no. I left it at home. I had to pack my things fast. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they know it was you, but this is bad. This is very, very bad. Is there any reason at all that they want to hire you specifically, or?
Outside of my reputation, clearly they're not as intelligent as they seem to think they are, because if they were looking for an assassin, they would have not hired the person who is well known for doing the right thing.
Well, obviously, I just... Did they, like, send a message specifically for you, or was it just a random application?
Did I receive a message?
You did receive a message.
I did receive a message. I'm gonna reach in my bag, root around all my crap, and then pull out a message.
You pull out the message, she takes it in her hand, she skims through it a bit. It's... Keziah. Why would the Baron be writing to you? It's...
Well, I do, as I said, have a reputation.
Well, obviously, I'm sorry. I didn't...
Yeah, well, respect your elders.
My bad.
All that.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Did all of you receive something like this?
Yep.
No.
We've picked them up.
I don't
We picked-
understand. What are
We
you?
found him.
I'm not entirely sure.
Not a
exactly.
polite question to ask.
Sorry.
I'm trying to find that out
It's
myself.
not worrying.
Use the word who.
Who are you? I'm sorry.
My
Better.
name's Junior.
Nice to meet you, Junior. And she just sort of reaches down and shakes your hand.
One finger.
Actually, Junior, while we're talking about it, what I think was the right question.
It certainly was a question.
You don't know.
I know I was created, and that's about all. I don't know for what real purpose. I don't know who. I was just dropped into his head.
So you don't know either. Excellent.
Oh, I should be more forthcoming.
Could
I'm
either of
gonna
you hand me your
Transform back
letters?
to my normal.
I need to check something real
Ooh.
quick.
Shella has just transformed.
I was like,
Oh
I'm-
my
I was
goodness.
mumbling. I was like, I should be more forthcoming.
Hi. Oh, hi. That is very strange. And she just grabs the other letter and just sort of examines the
Also,
two.
I was gonna say, can I make an insight check on her checking the letters?
You may make an
I
insight
would
check.
like to do the same thing.
What exactly are you two checking for?
I'm specifically looking for if this is a whole lot of bull. Like, kind of like how Kenny was, except for her to check the letters. Just for me, it seems a bit out of character.
Okay.
I'm looking for more of a,
Okay.
my
I
suspicion.
know that.
My suspicions mainly grow on what her intent is on seeing these letters, whether she might be contracted to somebody else who is anti-Vangthorn, or if she is
We're all
not who she seems, because even though a sim trusts her, there's still a little bit of doubt in Brutus's mind. So I'm going to guide
That's where
myself
Kenny's
into an
brain is,
insight
too.
check.
Kenny's like, this is my daughter. Great. I don't trust her.
It's
So-
fine.
Wait, let's wait till 7.
15.
You got 15. Brendan, what did you get?
19.
19. So, Brendan, from your roll, she seems pretty genuine in wanting to like check the letters. You're not entirely sure as to what, but her intention seems genuine. You, what were you checking for?
Whether or not it was like, if she's more of like, oh, she might be contracted to somebody who's anti-Vangthorn, or she's not really in retrospect wanting to help us, if that makes sense. Like if she's more of like, oh, maybe I have to hunt these guys down, you know, based on them being contracted to the Vangthorns.
Yeah, as I said, from both of your roles, you don't entirely pick up any ulterior motive. She's just examining the letters.
Okay.
After a brief moment, by the way. Okay. These letters are the exact same.
Yeah.
They all have the exact same wording. They all have the exact same phrasing. It's the only thing that's different is the name.
Why wouldn't they? It's a request for us to come down. It's not like we may possess different sets of skills, but it's not like a lot of us are all that special.
Yeah, it's like a lazy writer's trick.
Was that a jab or what are you doing?
Yeah, writers suck. They're terrible.
Okay, guys.
All right, English major.
It might be canonical. He doesn't like writers. He's like reading.
Lazy writers.
All right,
The
English
lazy writers of the
major.
Vangthorn dynasty. Oh my god. Good lord. Oh god. Okay.
Dearest
Yeah.
everyone,
It's like they were fucking stamped by like a
Please
printing press, and then
show
they
up
personally wrote the name out.
it's like typewriter.
If he ever does memoirs, someone will have to do
Thank
it
you,
for him because he
everyone.
refuses to be in the room.
The Baron.
This is almost like a greeting card format. It's very strange.
I don't find that strange. Then again, I don't get contracted to do much.
Whoever sent these,
Are they in the same hand? Are they in the same hand?
they're in the same hand, the exact same hand, lettering and all. And she shows you them, and they look exactly the same
Alright.
from what you can infer. Whoever wrote this, something about this seems like they weren't who they say they were. Or at the very least, we're trying to trick you in some way.
What makes you
way.
say that?
They're all, the letters are all printed the exact same way. The same wording, same phrasing, same...
Okay, so it's like it's from the same person.
Yes, but it's almost as if it was. You took the words and you pressed them onto another letter.
But if it was somebody that
It's
isn't who
almost
they
as if
said they were,
copied on
then
from one letter and pasted onto the other.
Sune Vangthorn met
What
us
powerful
in the
magic.
bar. If it was somebody lying to
Almost
us,
like
then
a copy pasta.
Sune would have no idea what we were doing there. He probably wouldn't have come at all.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say something as if Shola was even there.
As if Shola was. Did you leave the room?
No, as if Shola was even at the bar. Like, oh yeah, and then why was he? And I was like, no.
She's just nodding along, even though she doesn't get it. We love her.
Yes, we do.
There is a chance that they don't know what any of you guys did, but
I have a question. How powerful are the Vangthorns in comparison to like the government? Are they just like a royal family that is among the government, or are they like
roll a history check.
the fucking
Guidance.
government?
Roll a history check.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you're
How
dumb.
bad is it to go against
The
these people?
government.
I know you're dumb.
Can we expose this family to the governments?
We could.
La 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 la.
Uh-oh. 10.
With your 10 and the brief knowledge that you know
Oh,
of
behind
the,
it.
of the ruling families of Octura,
A sim is not a big history. Yeah.
each
read.
sorry, Kenny. Each individual province of Octura is ruled over by a residing baron and its family. Each of those families work underneath the main capital city, yet have their own sets of laws and sets of power within that specific region.
So they're not like the king and the queen, but they're like we could probably inquire to some people with this evidence. Okay.
You very well could, possibly.
Okay.
Possibly, in theory. But yeah. There's a chance that they don't exactly know what any of you did. It didn't exactly say who was taken. It could just be some random man who was taken in a sleep or something. And she starts to get a little bit more stressed out as she's like sort of like furrowing her brow and just sort of like rubbing her forehead very
Almost
intensely.
Unconsciously, he puts his hand on her back and starts to just rub right between the shoulder blades.
Dog.
Either way,
People
until we can
do
figure
that.
something out, you guys might have to go into hiding. Each of you.
Why?
The,
No, I'm kidding. Nope.
do you need a reason why, or didn't? You didn't actually say it. So
I do need a reason. I kind of have to go home at some point.
I mean, I always go into hiding. I've been living in a church for a while.
I have
So
a place.
I haven't.
I have a place that we can go, but this place is not. Pardon my wording on your nice abode, but this place is not a very defendable place. It's very out of the way, but we've already experienced things coming at us. The place I'm considering is very open. We'll see people coming. And if someone does get to the door before we can, it'll be a very defendable place.
I thought this was good enough for hiding. And I guess it wasn't.
It's good enough till you get caught.
That and
As long as-
creepy crawlies that we've been dealing with for a while.
as long as you guys are still in Ventus, I can't guarantee that the Vangthorns will stop hunting you.
We're not going to Ventus.
We're in Ventus.
Yeah, we're leaving. If that's what we're doing.
So where would be the safest option? Nocturnus doesn't really have.
The safest
Noctis.
option would be on a different continent, but we
Well,
can't
that's
exactly
really our
afford
option.
that. So I have the next best thing.
You're not talking about your house, are you, Dad?
What's wrong with it?
It's several days hike just to get from one end of the province to the other. Aren't you worried about getting spotted?
What about taking the
I
sea
have measures
over to
against that.
Aquas?
Hmm?
What about going by sea and going down to Aquas?
Maybe, but then you'd have to circle through the capital.
Well, what about Laptop?
About what?
Lantol.
What's left?
Oh, Sinsolus.
Oh,
Yeah, both of those are pretty far.
I mean, it's better than saying Noxus and going to the fucking crag.
Exactly.
We could
Like I said, we go from where we are, because Bloomhill's
To
here.
get to
if
get
we just
to where
go
I
by
need to
sea
go.
over to like.
we could stay in the forest until we're on the border of Ventus, and then move into Solus.
As long as we're in the forest, I can help with Paper Doreen, and I
We
can
would
do
have to
that
cross
check.
the mountains.
The house, for your information, it is right on the borders of Hawaii.
Yeah, I knew it!
It's right near there.
We're going to Hawaii! You just want to go to Hawaii.
if you plan on going back home,
If we have to go into hiding, that's the only place I know of.
if you have to go back home, you'll need some supplies. And
Can I say something real quick? Assuming that the Vangthorns were the ones who wrote all those letters, wouldn't they know where your home is?
That's smart, actually.
And then could just continuously send people or things or whatever they wish to us until we get overwhelmed.
That's why I don't think going into hiding is the best option.
I mean,
They want to come at us. First things first, we need to make sure the people close to us are safe. And then second, make sure that they can't hurt anyone else. I have a lot of experience taking down monsters, and while people can be different, they also can be just the same.
I do have a thought. Still within my department, but a little different. I'm certain that whoever runs the Temple of Aether within Ventus could most likely allow us shelter for the time being. It's still in Ventus, which is a problem, but I would doubt that the government would want to intrude on secular places, depending on how ballsy they may be.
you do make a pretty good point.
I mean,
Well, there is a problem.
living.
The area where the Temple of Aether was located, the town near there, we haven't heard from them in quite some time. I forget the name. Rose's
Lament.
Lament, I think it was. We haven't heard from them since the start of the disappearances. It might not be as safe as you think.
You haven't heard from the entire town.
No.
I go to my stack of letters.
We're in Bloomhill, right?
We're a little out.
You
from
are currently just outside.
To the north or the south?
You are currently.
Were you in the Erie Birch or the Bloomhill?
You are currently in Bloomhill Grove.
Fuck.
Shola's.
That's really far.
Yeah.
Rose's Lament is right here. Temple of Aether is over here. And
Yeah, but if we go to Rose's Lament or Temple of Aether, do we have people there?
Like I said,
Yes.
with my knowledge of religion, I could try to get us some shelter within there. I mean, Brutus's religion aspect, while being more so with Noctis, that doesn't mean that the gods hate each other and that because, you know what I mean?
If you involve anybody in something like this and you can't really trust anybody to not be working for them, especially in Ventus.
I doubt religious people would be a part of a governmental problem.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Oh man! Oh boy! There were a lot of things wrong with this.
we don't want to go into that bottle of worms. Oh boy.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Not to get.
Sweetheart, you said the whole town and no one.
Yeah, we haven't heard from them since the start of the disappearances. Why?
Oh, that's not good.
This was
that's
first
why
time.
my brother-in-law lives.
You know someone in there?
I do.
Alright. Rose's Lament is a lot closer. We can keep under the guise of the trees. How far of a walk is that?
I'd say about half a day's, maybe
Okay.
even less if you travel by horse.
And I think we start by investigating Rose's Lament,
But-
see what's there.
Even then, whatever's there, there's been strange stories about the cause behind the disappearances there. Strange creatures, things that go bump in the night. They leave nothing left.
I've heard those, yeah.
Do I happen to know anything about that?
Roll a
So that's history.
roll a history check.
I will say, if this is something related to, I'm gonna read it to you. Fae, fiends, or undead, I have advantage.
Roll it base. Roll it base. This is nothing
Yeah,
pertaining to
just
that. This is
double
just
check.
you recalling memory.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad. 12.
12. You have encountered certainly some strange things on your journey that may pertain to these rooms.
Okay.
Especially along the edge of Gloomhill Peak, where the tree was.
Can't leave them and go into the Rose's Lament. It might be the best place to investigate this disappearances, even if they're all gone. They might have left something behind, something we can use.
Perhaps.
Regardless, we can't leave. Miss Shola, you said you have someone in the Rose's Lament.
I do.
We can't just leave them if there's no word from them.
No,
we have
I'd
to
like
check.
to. I didn't know the whole town hadn't been heard from. I
None of them.
Then we
Or at
have-
least from any of the letters we sent.
then we have to check.
And
We
he-
check,
he
and we'll
writes-
figure it out from there.
I point to there's a corner in the living room.
You
that's
watch, look to where Shola points, and you see a pile of stacked up letters. A massive pile of stacked up
I'm gonna
letters.
reach over. May I?
if it's helpful, if there's any clues, I don't think there are. They're mostly just him asking me.
Shola, did you take any of the letters from the pile
Move.
in the time of looking at them? Okay.
I'll pick one up.
You pick one up. A rather like the less mustiest looking letter of the bunch. That is like sitting.
Pick the one up on the top.
You pick the one up on the very top. You notice it's kind of more neatly put together than the rest of the letters. It has this sort of neatly pressed red wax envelope stamp on the corner of it in the shape of a rose. And it says from Jordan.
From what?
Jordan. Joran.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna skim it. What is it saying?
You open it up. What you see, it seems that this particular person who wrote this letter was very concerned about Shola and how they shut themselves away, especially after their recent tragedy. They didn't exactly elaborate on what that tragedy was, out of the assumption that
I'll stop them. If it says there's a tragedy, I don't want to read any further and take that knowledge without having it offered.
However, one thing you do notice before closing it,
Okay.
there is very noticeable letters at the very end that spell out in uppercase the word help.
I'm going to put that in my backpack without saying anything to anybody.
Shola,
I'm
you
going
watch.
to keep that.
Shola, you watch as Asim pockets one of the letters from.
Could I? Is it
Do you-
going to be helpful?
I'm keeping it if we need to reference bits of writing. We can use that to compare it to other bits. But if you want to hold on to it, you can. If you're more comfortable with that.
I'm okay.
Okay. But I think we should go to Rose's Lament. See what's there.
No.
Set up camp or sleep the night away at that town, and in the morning get the hell out of Ventus. Or no, we need to get out of Ventus once we've looked at the Rose's Lament. We need to get out of their favored territory.
I could try and see if I could pull any strings back home to find you guys safe passes out of the province. If that'll be of any help.
No, they don't know you. And you need to keep it that way. I don't want to send you back out there. It's the last thing I want to do.
But Marty is still out there.
I know. And Zeke. You need to get Marty, and you need to get Zeke. Bring Marty's family. Is there anyone else we need safe? Or any people you want her to look for and try and keep safe?
Probably, if she can, my folks, but
Are they in Ventus right now?
they should be fine.
Okay.
If they're not on Ventus, should we be worried?
I don't think so. Normally they don't have that far enough reach outside of a province for a baron.
I wouldn't put it past them. Do your best to get everybody outside of Ventus.
They've been known to stick their fingers in other jurisdictions.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I've garnered from the government.
I wouldn't trust them to not have reach outside of Ventus. Getting outside of Ventus will make it safer. You'll be farther away from them. But you're never going to be truly safe. Not unless they're unable to hurt you anymore. Which is what I intend to accomplish.
But where would we go? I can't think of anywhere else that could possibly be safe enough. At least no place that we know.
Any of you people have places that might be safe?
None close to here.
Alright.
The only other closest place I can think of is
I live in
It would be
Hospice.
very close, so probably shouldn't go there.
Holly would be the best place I could think of, but that is right on the border of Ventus. We have people there who will protect them. Find the Agiri.
Okay.
They'll keep you safe.
Any?
Can I call for anybody who's paying attention to make an insight check?
Yep.
Yeah.
When I say that?
You may certainly make an inside check. if you
Guiding
are-
myself.
Check.
What did you say?
Insight.
No.
I said, send them to the Agiri. They'll be safe there.
Hell yeah, brother! Hell yeah!
Ready whenever you are.
Flashbacks!
What did you guys roll? The people that rolled?
12.
9.
19. Fast life flashbacks!
With my plus
Did you
6
roll?
modifier, I rolled a hot 2.
You rolled a 19.
19.
I rolled.
Oh shit!
You're not even the DM. What are you doing whispering? Hey, what are you doing whispering?
Oh, sorry, what was that? So I
Whispering
could write it
back
down?
in his
Brother, what is this?
I have a
Whispered
hat
in
now.
my D&D campaign.
I have a hat now, guys. Look at me.
Joe, asshole.
I'm a
What
cowboy.
did, well, let me write that down. Let me write. What did you say? The thing that you said that we all made the check on. What did you say?
I wanna wear it. No.
He said, send them to the Igiri.
How do you
They
spell that?
will be safe there. Igiri.
Joe,
Yes.
I also rolled
What did you roll?
Insight.
Natural 20?
dirty.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Do you want to DM
Dirty
it?
20? I'll DM you.
He'll DM you and you'll know. But yeah, you know,
Yeah, I
you
miss
see
Gary.
Phoebe kind of like, while worried, she seemed a little bit more relieved at the mention of the Gary and just It'll take a while to find them, but shouldn't be too hard.
They always do take a while, but they're the only people I can think of that.
So scared, bro. I'm so fucking
You know, them being difficult to find is going to work well in your favor. Once you find them, hopefully, they'll be able to keep y'all safe or make you safer. They know how to get everywhere in this
Yeah, they do.
damn place.
I'll try. I don't want to say goodbye like it's the last time I'm seeing you. But I am going to see you again, right?
I'll do everything in my power to make sure that happens. I'm not going anywhere.
How dare you?
Okay.
And I'm going to make damn sure nothing happens to you. Alright?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't lightly make promises, and I don't mean to intrude, but we'll do our best to look after him. Not that he's not capable of it himself.
Well, sometimes I get very tired and I need nap times.
Sometimes you get really, really old.
That's just
Sometimes you get really old.
I'm much younger than I look, I think.
Oh my goodness, she got you.
Damn.
You got old man.
Got your ass.
What are you gonna do about that?
I am much younger than I look, thank you very much.
Sure, Poopa. Let's go get your.
You see Phoebe kind of just like snicker to herself.
Need to be comfortable
Sure,
doing
Poopa.
this.
I need my back
Throw
meds.
out your back in our.
You know, it's feeling a lot better this morning. It's my neck that's really killing me.
Is
I'm
it?
sure.
Is it really?
I'm gonna get going. By now, people are probably wondering where I went. I didn't leave much of an explanation, but I'll get them. Okay.
Going to reach over to my neck where that green scarf is, and he's gonna clutch it for a second. He's going to remove it, and he's going to put it around her. And he's going to give her a big hug.
She just sort of like goes through a bit and then just
You're really just going through it right now.
sort of just pulls away.
Be safe.
Same to you. And she just sort of looks back a bit at all of you and then walks out. And you hear some shuffling in the woods of a horse going back where you originally led from town. And I'll pull this mini off the board.
No, bring it
Goodbye,
back,
friendly
daughter.
NPC.
Bring back.
Hopefully nothing terrible will happen to them.
Bring it back.
You shut your mouth.
Gently,
So, what are you guys doing now?
I think a sim is he takes a second and then begins to meticulously grab all his stuff, anything they might need. The pancakes definitely go in the bag again.
Loose pancakes in the
those.
bag.
Need those.
Yep.
He definitely has like a little baggie for him. What would his baggie
Bag
be?
of holding
I don't know.
just turned into
What would his
bag of
baggie be? But he's just getting ready to go to where he assumes they're going to the Rose Lament. That's what he assumes.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything? Or are all of you just walking out?
Give my cats a kiss
You give your cats, each of them a little bit of a kiss.
and put extra chicken feed out for the chickens outside.
Those chickens are.
As you're feeding the chickens, Munch sort of walks out of the house and kind of like stares at you for a bit, tilts their head. And you watch it sort of Munch sort of like curls back inside the house.
I love the evil cat.
It's the Cheshire Cat, but more dangerous. Thank you.
I just kind of
I'm a cowboy now.
Wave goodbye to the vulture.
The vulture just kind of confused as like what you're trying to do, like as you tag something in your hand and just sort of flies in circles around the house again. What are you doing? Oh my god, get the hell!
I'm a cowboy.
No.
Cowboy, baby.
Be a cowboy, baby.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
She a horse ride a cowboy.
She a horse riding a cowboy.
Wow, I don't like that.
That's me coded.
Shit. Alright, is anyone else doing anything before you guys head off? Mind
Quick
you,
quick
At least
little
it's like
Noctis prayer. Quick little Noctis prayer.
do your quick prayer.
Do my quick prayer.
Going around Junior,
He has nothing to take up.
Cappy.
I would pack my stuff, but someone has it.
I only have your glaive.
He only has your glaive, so he says.
It's really hurting my back.
Okay, Poopa.
Yeah.
You only have my blade,
Yeah.
but you didn't take the crossbow.
Oh, he took the crossbow too. Did he take the crossbow?
I only have a glaive in
I think
here.
you only took the bolts
I
of the
think-
crossbow.
I don't think I took the
No,
bolts.
I gave you
You gave me your glaive and nothing else.
Oh no, wait,
so
yeah, technically you just have
yeah, you technically still have weapons and haven't told me.
yeah.
No, I gave you the crossbow. I know I gave you the crossbow.
Okay, so then
Oh.
you just forgot to
Okay.
add it. Then you just forgot to add it.
I'll add a crossbow.
Someone
Finch, you doing
other
anything?
than Sim has dementia.
Washing up all the stuff that I used to make the pancakes.
You wash up
putting
all
it
the
away.
stuff that you used to make the pancakes. They go away lickety split.
No balls.
Valeria, you doing anything?
Gonna make a mess in someone else's.
She definitely wants to start interrogating everybody, but they're all doing their own stuff, so that can wait.
All right.
Sid hasn't closed off. He's just grabbing his stuff. You could talk to him if you want.
Yeah, she doesn't know that Sim talked to her though, so she's nothing to ask him.
I give you the letter though from the tree. I give that to you as well as for.
Oh, you give that to me?
You watch as Shola hands you this parchment paper with a very strange omega-like symbol, and 4 diamonds within the omega.
I'm gonna pull out the letter that we got. I'm gonna compare the handwriting.
Intelligent.
The handwriting. Roll an investigation check.
Ah!
You almost got it.
Come on, good luck.
Good job, Poopa.
Ooh,
People, you.
15?
15.
Yeah.
People smart.
Surprisingly, the handwriting looks different on this one.
Okay.
It's a little bit more sloppy.
2 enemies.
More sloppy. Okay.
More sloppy? Uh-oh.
Okay. I'll hand it back to Sholette then.
I didn't get much out of this letter.
So, mind you, is anyone else doing anything, or are you guys starting to walk out of the house?
Well, I think it's good to hold on to.
Man, but that's it.
Again, have samples of handwriting. It's very helpful, especially if we're going up against people of higher stations. Handwriting samples are very valuable.
I didn't know
Well, this is my first, actually, no, it's not my first, political
Not my first rodeo.
individual I've brought down, but these people are a lot higher up. I brought down he was a governor? Once. Mayor. It was a mayor. Brought them down once. They did a lot more than that.
So is that all? Are you guys starting to head out of the house?
And she's gonna take one last look into these fuck-ass woods and see if the thing from last night is still lingering.
Roll a perception check.
G-dense.
G-Dents?
I'm just gonna
That
keep
is
saying random things.
D4?
Yes.
You said perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
what a
D4
nice,
can always
not
save
ominous
you.
change in music.
14.
Ah,
14?
Times 1.
fuck.
You see into the woods. You notice the woods look a little bit denser than usual. You think you see something dark through the trees, but it's just a deer. It stares at you for a moment and then hops away back into the fog. And else?
Bad. Very, very bad.
Didn't make it.
So yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, I did my old emotional goodbye to the house last session, so I'm walking out into the woods.
By the way, I meant to ask Kenny, where did you guys leave your horses?
I imagine we left them tethered around here.
We brought them
Somewhere.
over here last time.
Mm-hmm.
We just leave them.
Horses?
Are they still here?
Corpse?
Oh.
Well,
Fuck.
Sorry, it just came out of me. I had to do it.
Okay. You find the one that Copernicus rode in on is gone.
Is gone?
It seems, by the looks of it, that it got out of its restraints and decided being spooked by something.
Okay.
Probably.
So we didn't find a horse corpse.
Happy immediately able to
Mine is there?
Yours is still there.
Unharmed?
By the looks of it, unharmed.
Okay.
Just a little bit spooked that you kind of left it there for like the past 2 nights.
I'm gonna soothe it a little bit. Feed it a little bit.
What are you doing?
I'll give you an apple.
So you're
Feed
saying
it an apple and some pancakes.
You give it an apple and some pancakes and just you watch
probably
as
terrible
as
for
it
its
stroke its mane.
digestion.
In feeding it apples and pancakes, it kind of like
Right.
eases up a bit.
Probably got some like sugar cubes.
Cappy, are you rolling anything or what are you doing?
I want to investigate this shit.
Roll an investigation
It
check.
was there that night. I know it was there last night.
Guidance.
Thank you. What do I add? D4?
A D4.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. 15 plus investigation. Hang on, wait, question. Would
Yeah.
there be anything supernatural? Fame, fiend, undead?
There's nothing. It's just.
It's a horse.
It's a horse. I will let you know if it has to do with anything of that. Do not ask.
15 plus 6 is 21, plus guidance is 1, which is 22.
Okay. 22? By the looks of it, it was likely spooked by the thing that you encountered last night.
So good.
And broke out of its restraints because of it.
Love to see it.
Alright.
The trails lead into the
I
woods.
kind of see his yellow eyes go into like a bright shade of red for 2 seconds and just. Nope. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. And he just walks. He just fucking walks. He was scared.
Okay. So, Sim, you guys have only one horse. And nothing else.
Save the horse.
Not a cowboy.
Gets on Sim's back.
I was thinking we could put luggage on the horse. There's no need for me to ride and have everybody else walk, or one other person ride, everybody else walk.
Junior, would you like to sit on Smudge? He's about your size.
Ideally, I was thinking something taller. I know Chola is technically the tallest one here. Being as I am very short, I'm going to be staring through everyone's legs. I think it's
Junior, as you're
best
saying
to
this,
ride on
you
Chola's shoulders.
feel a presence of a very large-sized animal creep up behind you and just sort of sniff at your hair.
Appears from the shadows.
And you look up and you see Smudge just kind of sniffing at your hair.
Hello, Smudge.
You would prefer to be on my shoulders.
I am small. If I am on you, I see more.
Take it back, right?
Even with Smudge, I may be equal. Who's the second shortest one here? Finch.
Uppies.
It's Finch.
Uppies.
5'8". Finch is the short.
At 5'8".
Very
Alright.
similar to Finch.
Yeah.
You get
He's
uppies.
silly at my waist.
What is uppies?
I said that as me.
Okay.
I can put you on my shoulders.
Okay.
You get the uppies.
I grab
Go
Junior
on
like
a
you grab a
campaign.
toddler.
Oh, an uppies check.
And
You
you
do
put
not give
them.
me an uppie.
You're not giving me an uppie. I cast magic missile.
I will cast magic missile in your face.
Mission.
I kind of hold you by the legs like the kiddos get held.
Alright, so you watch as Shola is basically just giving Junior the equivalent of uppies as she just sort of hoists them on their shoulders.
This is very different.
You Junior, you see things you've never seen before. You reach heights you've never reached before. You feel like you're on cloud 9. You feel like you're flying, even though you're not.
That would be what the top of a head looks like.
Poor guy. He's never seen it.
Yeah. Anyone else doing anything, or are you guys starting to head into the woods?
We are going.
Happy already started.
Okay.
Alright, so like, can we talk about what that thing was last night?
We should.
Yeah. Okay, Finch, you saw the creature in the woods during the day, and then it made the tree thing, which was the same as the tendrils from the monster.
I think so.
What was the thing in the woods?
Why are you asking me? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but you saw it.
I did. Well, okay. It was this. I'm pretty sure Copernicus also saw it. It was.
Copernicus did.
This,
Copernicus did see it.
it had these. Well, the thing that I remember distinctly
Brutus
was that when
also
I
saw
saw it through the fog, it
didn't.
had these glowing red eyes, and it
We
was
did?
very
I only saw it.
disturbing.
I never did.
I will clarify to the table that when Finch saw it in the fog, only Finch could see it. It only made itself known when it had its posse attacking it.
Was it
Was
this?
this-
Was it that motherfucker? Is that what we're talking about?
Was
I
this
assume you guys are talking about the tall one.
Shola
Tall red
and
eyes,
Junior
tall red
combined
eyes,
were
not the
tougher
creature
than it,
that
don't
visited
worry.
us in the
Tall red
cabin?
eyes in the mist, not the creature that visited you in the cabin.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
not.
do you have any idea why only you could see it?
No,
I'm
of
asking
course
for
I don't.
Finch's sake.
Well, not of course. But
Okay.
good to know.
No, well, I saw it and it was disconcerting. And then I asked if everyone else could see it, and no one else could see it until it attacked us.
It does feel a little auspicious that only you could see it.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's weird. Is it targeting you?
I certainly hope not.
That's so enlightening.
There are enough things that are targeting me already.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
a problem.
I don't know what it is. I didn't recognize it. I don't know why, only I could see it. Needless to say, I'm very concerned. I wish I could give you more information than that, but I can't.
Okay.
Can I interrupt?
Please tell me you have something.
No, I was going to ask. I hope this comes across as kind. What are you being targeted by specifically?
I didn't think I was being targeted by anything until last night.
I figured we could be a little open about if we're being targeted by things. As far as I know, I'm just being targeted by my family, which
Oh, just.
Please know that if I thought this was a pressing issue, I would have let you know much sooner. But last night was very disorienting for me, and things happened that I did not expect. I don't know for certain if this is what I think it is, but I have this sinking feeling in my stomach that something I thought I had left in my past is back. And if it comes to it, I will explain everything, I promise. I don't intend on hiding anything. I just want to be sure.
If you're being targeted, this might be related.
We don't know that yet.
Exactly.
I don't want to push, so I'm not going to push.
I want to push maybe a little bit if something's trying to kill us.
Well, if it is what I think it is, it won't want any of you. It'll just want me.
But that's not.
If it is what you think it is, you'll tell us once we know that.
Yes.
But right now, all we know is it's just some strange creature trying to kill us all. And Finch was the only one who could see it. We have no other information to go on other than that.
which is the whole problem. We don't know anything.
So we shouldn't be drawing conclusions without more information.
Okay, but like, we could prepare then. If we had an idea.
How would you suggest we prepare for that?
Well, I don't know what it is.
I don't think any of us know what it is.
Yeah, okay, that's why I was asking questions in case somebody knew.
Are we walking while we're doing this?
I think so.
Yes, you are walking while you're doing this.
Walking Rose's Lament.
Yes, you're walking to
Yeah.
About to go to a nice town that's going to be totally full of people
And
that's
not
going to greet
going
us
to kill us.
with open arms. We're going to have a nice tavern day. That's what's going to happen.
All roleplay session. Nothing bad happens to us.
Yep.
Never.
I think we trek as far as we can, as fast as we can.
Are you saying this in character?
This is me.
This is Grace Brain.
Very strange.
Speaking
I
of,
know Shola's self actually knee would fucking buckle underneath her.
Speaking of trekking, what is your hiking order as you move through the woods to Rose's Lament?
I should be at the front.
Yeah.
I'll be
Where are the
behind.
horses?
I'll be middle of the road.
Valeria's bopping around.
Junior,
She
you're
talks
third
to different people.
in the roster.
I'll pick up
by
the rear
technicality.
with the
By
horse.
technicality, you're third in the roster. I'll be smack flat in the middle in the event something needs to.
Finch, could you give me a nature check as, well actually,
Run in front of you and guidance.
I don't know if I should put this as like a nature check or like a perception check.
Survival?
Just survival check as you're going through the woods.
I love the idea
doubled because
that
it's favorite to
as
read,
we
it would be
walk, this huge hulking orc just guidance.
He's just running back and forth through the
Guidance.
boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
It's alright, it happens to me all the time.
No,
Never
it's
seen
just-
me doing that.
I just reach over fucking Shola's.
Wood.
I just reach around Shola and just tap you on the back.
Just like, and then you run back to the back of the
Okay, we're good.
Finch touching, no more.
Yep.
It's the only way I give you guidance.
Like, good job.
Good eight and then
You're doing a great job.
You'd use a stick.
That would be so mean.
It would be better than human contact, apparently.
Go
Finch.
18.
18.
Thank
You
you
rolled a
guys.
5, right?
I rolled a 6.
With your,
and
See, the weird
with
way
your
of touching you is a
with
bit
your
there.
fairly high roll, you realize that while you are walking the same path you walked before, things are a little bit calmer than they were before.
Think we're
Less
calmer?
foggy. Especially on the pathway to
I
Rose's
like
Lament.
them. Those are one of my favorite. One of my favorite things that they have.
You do notice, however, as you go along, there are still some splotches of fog circling around the area of the mountain in which you passed through before when you found the tree. However, as you go along, it's a pretty smooth trip. You haven't gotten there yet, but I'd say you're roughly halfway through there as you reach midday.
Uppies.
Uppies?
Uppies are happening.
Yeah.
Junior, you are still
The
sitting on
The
Chili's?
Lex and me
Yes,
enjoyed
I'm still in
uppies for a
constant
minute.
uppy mode.
You are still
You're
in
like
constant
just
uppy
looking
mode.
at the tree. Like,
I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so
Is there
much.
anything else
I like
you
mine.
guys would like to do as you travel? You've now reached midday.
Oh, if I'm not at midday yet, then I'm not gonna.
Go talk to her. Brutus! Hi!
Hi.
Do you know anything? Just please know something. Just know something.
I can tell you things about Noctis if that will help you ease things.
I'm a professor of Noctis. I know.
I thought
Thank you.
I thought you were studying. I thought you were. I thought,
Sadness! I love it!
I thought you were a student studying Noctis.
No.
I found a kindred soul! Fuck!
I thought your research project was to go out and study Noctis. Is that not what you told me?
Yeah, for a paper.
Yeah.
I'm not a that's just like to publish.
That's why I said I can give you facts and like first-hand experience of someone who was in the temple
Yes,
for a
I
year.
will appreciate that immensely when we are not in mortal peril.
I thought it would help you get not.
Quote.
I thought that would help you not be stressed. I thought that would distract you from the impending doom that is possibly this adventure.
I appreciate that a lot. Nothing can distract me from mortal peril.
Okay, well,
Nothing.
With that being the case,
Not even Noctis.
I don't think I can tell you things that I know then, because I don't know things.
I just wanted to check. Thanks.
Thought you were trying to research my business.
Is that God?
You've killed the spirit of the one man of who knows religion.
Who knows religion?
You've killed the spirit of a religious man.
She's trying to figure out what's
Yeah, that's
trying
not
to kill
hard
them.
to do.
Are any of you
Thank
guys?
God I'm not religious.
Are anyone else going? I guess. Blah. Is anyone else doing anything as you've reached midday in your travels?
I don't think we'll fully end this out, but maybe at some point when she's bored, she'd just go back over to Brutus and just like, okay, nothing else is happening. We might as well talk about Noctis.
And tell her cool facts about the Temple of Noctis.
Fantastic.
Cool fact, bro.
Cool Noctis fact! I'm currently
It's
100
on an
meters away
island.
from you
Cool
and rapidly
facts.
approaching. Start running.
Cool facts. It's on an island. Cool facts.
I have a fact.
I think.
You said facts about Noctis? I know facts about Noctis.
Hey, yes.
I think Sim has only, ever since the visit, ever since Phoebe left, I don't think he's talked to anyone without being talked to first. Since. He's been quiet.
Wow.
Do I catch this at all? Do we catch this?
Kappa just doesn't.
I'm not being subtle about it. I'm just kind of being quiet.
I think I can catch up.
You guys,
on this
I'm pretty sure y'all picked this up.
Picking this up, I kind of. Where are you in the marching order? You're just in the back.
I'm close to the back. I'm with the horse.
I'm gonna kind of swap places with whoever to try to get nearer to you.
You just casually push Cappy out of the way.
I casually grab Cappy's shoulder and just throw him in front of me.
Yeah.
So, it's your daughter.
She seemed nice.
She's wonderful, ain't she?
I mean, I knew her for like 2 minutes.
That's fair.
Still, just need a good relationship with her.
She's a good kid.
I can tell. Seems to have shaken you up, reuniting with her. Has it been a while, or?
No, I visit whenever I have the chance. This mainly is my life. Ever since I took Copernicus on, I've been a lot more away from family. That's okay. They have their lives. They don't need their father around as much as they did before, and that's okay. I found I was supposed to grow old with her. That didn't happen. I had to find a new purpose.
What was it like raising a daughter? By yourself, I mean.
Well, I didn't have to raise her by myself.
Right. But in general, still, what was it like?
Difficult. Rewarding. Something I wouldn't trade for anything. Being able to raise my children is the best thing I ever did.
Well, if your other children are like what Phoebe is from the short time we've met her, then I don't think you have anything to worry about. If they're just as strong and independent as you are.
They're unique in each and every one of their ways. Zeke is, follows more on the political line of things. He's, well, within the cities, so he's probably closest to whatever is happening. So I'm worried about him.
Is that why Phoebe was more worried?
Probably.
I would assume.
Probably, yeah. As for Marty,
Chipped and tone.
He's definitely been a troublemaker, but he also has a family he has to look after. And I worry for them. They became part of his family, so they're part of mine now.
Makes sense. And family is always important, regardless of what relation they have to you. If they tie within your blood, either direct or indirect, they are part of your blood. At least that's the way that I see it.
Yeah, me too.
As you two talk, you see Valeria sort of peeking her head over.
I think she definitely.
She was talking
to Brutus.
She was also talking to Brutus.
Sort of peeking her head over from
Everybody's been quiet and is listening to our conversation.
Along.
But it's like
You notice like the marching party just got eerily quiet, like, listening over to your conversation.
Oh, sorry guys. But yeah, it's good. You have good kids.
I did everything I could for them. I still do. But it also means that as hard as it is to lose someone,
Back up, Chuck.
as hard as it is to lose someone, it makes things like this a little easier, as terrible as that is to say. It means they're not there to lose. And I lived my nice little happy life for the most part. And I still have that. So I'm fighting not to lose that.
It's a good thing to fight for.
And if I can give people who think they've lost that happy life something else to live for.
Well, that's all I do.
That's all
I
you
say.
do? Well,
Can I just keep walking?
I will say, as time passes. Let me change the music real quick.
Fine. I was giving Junior uppies the entire time. What is
Yeah.
that to be sad about?
Yeah, there's nothing to be said about. Totally no drastic talks about kids.
May or may not have been looking at both of your reactions as we were going.
I was definitely staring straight at you. I know what you are.
She's gonna just quietly send
I don't like
Smudge
that
bump into
I know
Shola
what you are,
circles.
girl
She's
kisser.
pretty
I know what you are.
As you guys finally make your way through the forest, you reach a clearing and you see a wide field of roses, wide bending hills, and very oddly curved trees in the middle of these patches of roses. And in the distance, you see a small, quaint little town at the end of the path through the roses. By the looks of it, it seems quite lively as you see plumes of smoke from chimneys.
Oh, there are smoking chimneys.
Can I
People, possibly.
listen to see if I hear anyone
I would
as I
say,
approach?
as you approach, roll a perception check.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Let's go.
I would say as you get closer, you hear a light commotion of people
Okay.
from the town.
As we start getting closer to the town, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Smart.
Just in case.
Oh my god, you're great.
Remind me again what Pass Without a Trace does?
We get
plus
bonuses to
10.
our stealth checks and we can't be tracked except by magical means.
Thank you.
Are you trying to stealthily enter the town as you approach?
I don't think so. I think I just, if anyone is watching
It's
us,
for
I
the
want
next
them to
hour.
lose us. Yeah, at least throw them off our trail for a bit.
It's for the next hour, so at the
Okay.
very least, if we
Okay.
need to do it.
All right. So as you pass through the flowers, you notice that the housing, it kind of is very oddly shaped. It almost looks as if some of the houses are shaped like giant, abnormally sized mushrooms.
Ooh.
And
Mushroom house.
different types of fungi, while others are just your plain average cottage.
Thank God this town isn't gone. We're gonna make friends here.
I like mushrooms.
As you reach the town
Why you looking
streets, you see people casually going about their day. Nothing seems apparently strange about them.
As we're entering town, I'm going to pull my hood over. I'm going to cast Disguise Self.
You pull your hood over and you cast Disguise Self.
I
Anyone who's
also-
looking, you watch as Junior changes back into their child form.
Yes.
Oh.
Very similar, just
Very similar,
big,
just no
red freckles
Yes.
now. Just doesn't look as doll-like.
more noticeable features. Yes.
I transform back into that normal average looking elf lady.
You watch it as Junior, as you're on the shoulders of Charlotte, you slowly like sink back down. The shoulder shifts into a human form.
It's like 5 feet tall, though. It's still, you're still above the ground.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm good.
Do you want to talk about it?
As you pass through the town, one moment. Let me do something real quick.
Should make this.
No.
No, this lawyer.
I have no idea. I had no say.
I don't believe it.
I have no say.
Who has the highest passive perception out of all of you?
Not me.
What's
That
yours?
My passive perception is 16. That
Same.
one.
You and you.
Oh.
While you pass through town, everyone seems rather jolly.
Oh no.
You
I knew it.
you see a man pass by and just sort of casually holding like 2 buckets of water as he sort of goes from a well and just sort of like hums to himself like oh, hello. And he just sort of goes back up to his business.
Nothing out of the ordinary from him?
Do I recognize the song?
You don't recognize it, Tim.
Do I?
No.
None of us do, I assume? Okay.
You didn't hear the tune, mind you. You two did.
Why is Kirby on the fucking screen? Just Kirby without Brendan.
Are you guys going anywhere specific in town? Or are you just
What is
simply
there
entering?
specifically in town?
As you enter the main town square...
No,
you
we're
notice-
not doing that again.
This is not the character to rob the shop, but Kenny really
No,
wants to rob the
No,
magic
no,
shop.
no, 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 no,
Oh
no, no.
my god.
Oh my goodness, that went so well
You're
last
not
I
time.
have
Magic
so
shop.
many desires to rob magic
Hey,
shops.
Verticus,
Hey,
but
stop
sorry,
that.
guys.
Is there a weapon shop?
By the looks of it, surprisingly, there doesn't seem to be a weapon shop.
Fuck.
In the main town square, you see a large building at like the very end of town, kind of like perched upon this hill. Within the main town square, you see what looks to be a small library, a general wear store, no visible signs on either of them, and also a small inn, by the looks of it.
Kinda wanna just check in the inn.
I know what I want to do.
Huh?
I want to go to the library.
Oh, you wanna go to the Oh wait, I do wanna
I'm
go to
also
the library,
gonna
actually.
want to go to the library.
The library actually seems interesting.
Everybody's just gonna have a
You're
little
fucking
club.
bookworm.
It's book club. Book club.
Oh no, books. no.
I don't do
Just go to the inn then.
Are you
Fucking hates the library.
Okay, so who's going where? Who's going
girls
where?
and
Raise your
Brutus.
hand for library.
We've
Library.
decided this in. Oh God!
The girls, Brutus,
Buckle up,
Poopa. You're
That's
gonna
not being decided in
Poopa's
game.
gonna go to
Doesn't
picture
like
books.
reading.
Poopa, we'll just get you
I
a
don't
picture
like
book.
reading.
I did like those.
We'll get Poopa some comics.
All right, so where exactly are you placing your horse that has all your
I
stuff?
like the Winnie the Pooh ones.
Oh,
They
is
were
there
real good.
like a stable
Smudge
nearby?
goes to the
It
library.
looks a bit, in front of the inn, there seems to be a small stable, similar to like that of the elementals.
Do we want to go put our horse in the stable, or your horse in the stable by the
Yeah, we
inn
can do
then?
that.
Okay. Is there any charge for it?
You don't see anyone currently tending to the stables.
Good.
Doesn't seem to be anyone there.
Alright.
It's just a small little empty stable.
Assume if you
Pork.
want to
Pork.
Pork?
Pork is.
Manga? Are you kidding me?
It has so many pictures.
It does. And the only big words you have to see are boom and pow.
Boom, pow.
It's the biggest
I
difference
meant to
between me and
also
this
mention,
character.
You do see at another end of Town Square a small butcher shop. By the looks of it.
Let's get this price.
So I assume each of you are heading to the library.
Library.
Against my will.
Against your will,
Get you
listen,
some
you are
picture books,
dragged by
Tupac.
everyone else to the
Come
library.
on.
As you all enter the library, you enter upon this quaint little space. You see shelves lined with books, and at the front desk, you see this rather small-sized dragonborn man, kind of tending to a book.
Wait, what man?
Sort of like trying to sort it out
Dragonborn.
on the shelves.
Okay. I didn't hear it.
On the shelves. He notices you and says, "Oh, hello. Can I help you with anything?" Yes. Hi.
Me. Perception, insight.
Roll.
Do I know who this is?
Roll. Roll whichever you want.
Guidance.
Perception or insight.
Give you a cool little light tap on the shoulder. Add your D4. That's a D8.
Oh, no, this
No,
is my
it's-
D4.
Oh, is it?
It's
Oh.
a funky shape.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay.
It
That was
didn't look like
confusing, guys, so I
pyramid.
saw it.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
love
You
guidance.
recognize this to be Kieran Relisgold.
Oh, who did we touch?
I'm disguised, so I'm like.
Can I help you?
Do you know where a Jordan Calpin might be?
Joran Kalprin? Yeah, I think he's in the back. I could get him for you if you want.
Yes, please.
Is there any specific reason?
I will
Can you just
transform again.
You
Back
transform.
into myself.
Uh-oh.
You transform again into yourself as a. Who? I'm sorry. Who are you?
Mrs. Thankful.
Edie's mom?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Kieran.
It's so good to see you. What are you doing here?
I was making sure Jordan was alright. I had heard that people were disappearing.
Disappearing? I don't remember hearing anything about a disappearance.
Insight.
Not for a while.
Insight.
Roll insight.
I'm giving myself guidance. I don't like this. I don't trust this. That's good.
Oh!
26.
Ooh,
Actually,
wow.
wait. 20, 21,
Damn.
27. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
This whisper is brought to you by Rowan University.
Nah, it's brought to you by Strange Candy. Oh.
If only Don was here.
Yeah, if only Don was here,
Okay.
he would rep it so well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Disappearances? Is something wrong? How's eating, by the way?
It's not. Yeah, he came
sorry to hear that. Is everything all right with you? Oh, well, okay then. You want me to go get Jordan?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I'll go get him. And he watches. He just sort of calmly moves to the back of the store, and shuts the door behind him.
I'm gonna kind of give a look to Shola. I need to talk to you. I'm gonna pull her aside. How much does he know? How much do you know? How long have you known him?
How long have I known this?
I would say honestly, you would know that, but I would say he has had
How long have you known Joran?
brief interactions.
And then if that's the case,
Edie
how
in
long
the
have you
past
known Kieran?
would have recognized you.
So considering I have known of him for about 10 years, but I've interacted with him for only.
Okay. So yeah, relatively about the time.
10 years, but a handful of times of actually interacting.
Yes.
Got it.
And this is pertaining to Kieran,
Yes.
not Jordan.
No,
Not
Kieran.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan I have known for no.
Yeah. This is particularly to Kieran.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would be wary. If we're hearing a lot of things, we don't know who's who, if that makes sense. We don't know what's happening. Last we heard, Phoebe said everyone in the town had gone missing. And now, miraculously, everyone in the town is still here. I don't like the sound of that. I don't want to assume that your friends are not who they seem. But we need to be wary about what we say and what we give out in terms of information. That's all I'd like to say.
That is a smart idea.
I understand that.
I just haven't seen people I know in a while.
I understand. And I just don't want that emotion to. I don't want those emotions to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't want your emotions to cloud.
Huh? No, you don't hear this.
Hi.
No, I thought you called my name.
No. We realize Junior is still on Shola's shoulders as I'm talking to her from a side. So, he's just hearing all this.
Uh-oh.
I just don't want your emotions to cloud your judgment in these scenarios. I don't want you to spill information out that's important about where we're going to go.
As you were saying this, you hear a light commotion in the back, and from the door appears a rather sizable half-orc man.
I'm gonna cut off what I'm saying. And
Hello,
just
I heard that someone... Shola? Hi! Oh my goodness! It's so good to see you! And he just rushes up and hugs you. How have you been? How's... Gosh, Edie, oh my gosh. Is everything okay? What are you doing here?
Perception check, because he would have known about eating.
Guidance. As I very quickly grip your hand and then let go of it for guidance.
Get that D4, queen.
Get that D4 where the fuck right
Over there.
Where's your weird ass D4?
15?
15? I would say...
Ooh.
Ooh, whisper.
I'll just place myself at the front of
Too
the
many
door.
whispers this session.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Hey!
How's that?
You think? I mean, what do you think I might be right on that
I think
one?
that's scary, and I don't want to.
I think that's the case.
Oh.
I think that is the case.
This was a trip watching that.
So yeah, is everything all right? What are you doing here? I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh, they're
Yeah, no one does.
they're fine. I've just been busy.
With what? What's going on?
I lost track of time with gardening, and I've been working on sewing some clothes. But I came here to get some books.
Oh, well, we have plenty of new books in stock. I'd be happy to show you them if you like.
Sure.
Dude, come along. I'll show you the way. And you just watch it sort of.
I grab Valeria's hand
Jordan sort of like leads you off
As
into like the
he
end,
takes
the other
me
end
off.
of the bookstore.
into the other area. It's just a light squeeze. It's a squeeze that's like, don't leave the area.
Is it just gonna be the three of you?
Are you giving this sign like subtly to like just her, or are you
Subtly.
saying?
Just squeeze her hand like friendly.
Like squeeze her hand as she goes, or like drag me with you.
Drag you with her.
As she goes.
Are you going solo?
Well, Junior's on
Are
the back.
any of you guys doing anything as you see?
I'm gonna trail a little bit behind and keep my eye out. Wait, is Kieran with them as well, or is it just Joran and Joran?
It's just Joran. Kieran's
So
still in the back
Jordan's
by
not
the looks of it.
the.
Okay. I'm.
Jordan's not the half.
Jordan's not the half orc? Oh, shoot, forgot.
Hey.
Sorry,
Jordan is not the half-orc?
Jordan is. I'm sorry. Jordan is.
Dragonborn?
No, Jordan is not the Dragonborn. Jordan is a ASMR. Sorry, I'm so stupid.
okay.
I was
It's okay.
very dumb.
There's a lot.
You put the images like right next to each other. It's
I
like
did,
always a half
yeah.
orc. No, this is.
A lot of NPCs.
Uh,
I'll trail a little bit behind, and I'm gonna kind of take you with me because you still have passed out a trace up in the event we need to stealth our way.
I'm gonna stay
kinda-
close to Finch.
I'm gonna pull you with me and be like, I'm not super trusting, and I'm taking you in the event that we need to keep ourselves a little bit hidden. It's a library. I know there's a lot of people here, but we need to be careful. And I'm taking you with me because I'm not the quietest person ever.
Okay, as long as I at least get a chance to find what I'm looking for while I'm here.
Yeah, 100%. We'll still do that.
I'll talk to Jordan as we go. So I met up with these people a few days ago. I was just making
Oh yeah, I meant to
my way
ask
here.
about them. What's with the new crew?
I was making my way here just on my own. Dash is at home with Edie. And I found, this is Junior. I found Junior on the way.
Hello, man.
Wait, he's still a child.
And he was
Not
looking
much.
for,
I'm just enjoying the trip.
what type of books did you want?
Plants mostly. I've done with a lot of plants. I don't know.
Oh, we got plenty of books on plants, little man. Come with me. And he just sort of like leads you off to this section, and you just see him sort of point to like this section that just has this like sloppily written sign that says plants. You see a couple scattered books on herbology and other plant-related books on the shelves.
So you're just going to grab as much as you can and just find a corner to start reading.
Did you have something to say?
Is the Dragonborn guy still at like the front desk area?
No, he's still in the back. He's still in the back.
Can she go like over to the back door and be like, knock knock? Like,
Oh no!
You go over to the back door and you knock on it. No one answers.
excuse me, I did need help with books actually.
No response.
Can she just try and go and find the books that she needs?
You
Library scary.
like go like into like the library or into the back?
In the library.
You go off into the library. You find like what exactly are you looking for?
Literally anything to do with the black tendril nonsense. Plants, monsters, red eyes, anything.
Roll me a investigation check.
Investigation. Seven.
You
If only
the most you find regarding to black tendrils or black plants is a book about plant decay in the herbology section.
Alright, she might as well skim that.
You skim that, it just mostly just details things about how plants die and how they can be used for different forms of compost.
Written by Florian Derrick.
Well, not
No.
helpful to their
Red-
situation,
We're
but
not
she might start
jumping
crying.
universes here.
Yeah.
Written by Dibble.
Written by
Fibble.
and Florian Derrick.
Copernicus, you had something?
Yeah. While Copernicus is playing solitaire by himself because he's bored.
Ah! Boo!
Sorry, wait, sorry. Speak up a little bit. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
So, if Copernicus was playing solitaire at a table by himself because he really didn't need to go, could he see Valeria trying to find the book that she's looking for and perhaps try and find it himself?
I'd say just following Valeria, you don't find much of anything, really. Unless you want to roll for it yourself.
I kind of like politely look to her and like, what you looking for?
Oh shit.
Information on the creature trying to kill us.
Maybe so loudly. Make an investigation check, try and find it.
You can certainly make your own investigation check to see if you can find something.
How does an 18 sound?
An 18. Can I see the dice, just to be sure?
It is. Wait, what?
Can you see the dice?
Can I see the dice? Could you just angle the camera down just so I can be sure?
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I actually moved it before I said it. Can I reroll, please?
I'd say...
You can't be lying about his roll.
I don't think you're lying about the roll. I'll just keep to the 18, sorry.
No. If it's fair, just because this is who I am, I did move the dice before you asked, and I would like to reroll on my own. Because I want to be honest.
I'd say just keep it to the 18. No, hey, keep it to the 18. I'll have you re-roll it, and next time I'll check later. Okay?
Alright,
all good?
I just thought I'd ask.
Okay, it's all good. Thank you. So yeah, with your 18, you don't seem to find much. There is a very strange book you find in the theology section that has one singular black curvy line that looks like a tendril on it.
I pull it out and I look at it.
You look inside the book and it is blank.
Blank?
It's blank. You also see them find this book.
Could I potentially find Jorian and see if we can get a look?
You take a while, but you find Jordan in the back with Shola and Junior. What exactly are you saying?
Hey, just a quick question. My friend here, she wanted to try and find a book, and we found potentially what we were looking for. However, I opened it up and see it blank.
Oh, well, that's strange. I don't know what this is doing here. Where did you find this?
We found it in the theology section.
Oh no. That is very strange. Mind if I keep it for safekeeping?
I want to insight check him, and I will. Here I am. I'm going to insight check him because I call bull. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, roll your insight check.
Of course, that's the one that we have to see.
That's a 10. I don't say you pick up anything from that. What were you doing, Valeria?
Actually, can I look at it for a minute before you take it?
Sure, but this is library property unless you have a library card, I'd say.
Oh, could I get a library card?
Well, I'm sure we could work that out if you put in the proper paperwork. I mean.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the book for now. I will have to take it back, mind you.
Yeah, I'll just look at it while I'm in the library.
Okay, sounds good.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
You may.
Damn it, why didn't I think of that?
12.
12. Doesn't seem to be anything innately magical about this book. Just a plain old book. It's empty.
Is Shola there?
Shola is currently standing with Joran and still has... Wait, Junior, are you still on Shola's shoulders?
He got down to look at books now.
Junior's down looking at books and Shola's standing next to Joran.
Hey, Shola, do you want to come back over to the section this book was in? So maybe, you've been here before, so maybe you'll have a better idea of what other books we should look at in that area.
I have a few good suggestions for books. It was in the plant section, right?
This was in the theology section.
I don't know much about that, but I can help you look.
If there's any questions you guys have at all, I'd be happy to help. Just let me know. I'm gonna go tend back to the other more delicate books in the back.
There is one question I have.
Just holler.
Oh, what books do you have in the back?
Say again?
Actually, there is one question I have.
Oh, fire away.
Why would a book be blank if it's in a library?
We get random express deliveries here and there.
No, it's meta. It's
It's meta.
Do whatever
Just-
you want.
Yeah, leave me.
I answered the question. Don't ask meta, please. But yes. Anyways, just average antiques, stuff that's not exactly kept out and about for the public, you know?
Yeah.
Needs a little bit of extra care for the wear and tear. Catch my drift.
Oh, if I got a library card, would I have the opportunity to look at any of these books?
I would say with a library job, you can have access to those books, but
Understandable.
as of right now, unfortunately, no.
Am I within earshot of this whole conversation?
I'm
at the front.
You're at the front
of the
Currently, they're in the back of the library, so I would say
Okay.
you hear like the conversation faintly, but you wouldn't understand.
I might actually browse and look for a specific type of book.
What kind of book are you looking for?
I'm looking for books on histories of undead.
Histories of undead.
Or anything relating to undeath, or talking about a very specific group and phenomenon that has been occurring. I think you probably know which one I'm talking about.
Is this pertaining to the stuff that you have seen currently?
That I thought I saw before.
Okay. You may try and find the book. Make an investigation check.
I'm not near you.
That's okay, because me, with investigation, I do phenomenally. 3.
3. You don't find the book. You just find a book about fish.
Pick it up and open it.
Fish.
Okay, it's Shola and I have.
You see a trout.
I see a trout.
And a shark. It is a child's book about fish.
Hey, it's a junior book.
Close that. I'm gonna
Put it back.
Open it
A
again.
successful
opens
voyage.
it again.
You open it again. It is still on the shark.
Thank God it's mostly pictures and
I'm
not
above
words.
this. I swear. Put
What's
it back.
on the next page?
I close it. Yeah, no. What's on the next page?
On the next page, you see an octopus.
Wow!
I close it. Where's the guy? I want to buy this book.
Thank God it's mostly pictures and not
Jordan,
words, because
you
then
see
it's
Jordan in
going
the
back.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have bought it.
You see Jordan in the back, currently talking to Shola and Valeria and Copernicus.
I wait my turn.
Oh, Copernicus went back playing
Oh.
solitaire.
When he comes up, I'm gonna like pull Shola aside. Like,
Oh,
we gotta go look. We gotta go look for books now.
Okay. Well,
Poopa
feel
is
free to browse.
progressing into
Is
a
there anything I can help you with, sir?
Time.
Yes, I would very much like to purchase this book.
This book? This is a children's picture book. You know that, right?
Yes, I'm aware. I'd like to give this to my grandchild.
Oh, well, in that case, I mean, to each their own. I'm sure your grandchild will love it. I'll just bring you up to the register and I can get you.
They don't live around the sea very often, so they would very much like to see these kind of pictures. They're not going to be able to see that for a while, so I thought it would be nice.
Of course. Well,
Yes.
How
How much
will
would
this
this
get settled?
How much would this cost?
I'd say about 10 gold.
I can-
A lot.
That
That's a lot.
I can do that. I can do
Do
that.
you have enough money?
I'll slide over that amount of money.
I look at Sim. Could I?
Are you nearby?
Are you nearby?
With the other group.
Are the tables by the cash register?
The tables, I would say, are rather closer to like the far corner, a little ways away from the
Fish
register.
picture book is in my inventory now.
So you pay the 10 gold for this for the fish book.
Yes.
You currently have the fish book in
Aw.
your possession
That's more
now.
money than I have ever possessed in my life.
That's
I
as
need to spend
much
it
as
on
I.
the fish book.
That's as much
I
as
could buy
have.
maybe 11 more fish books.
11 more fish books.
Oh my God.
Rich.
Does this book have a working title?
Yes, Joe, does this book have a working title?
It actually does. It
Fish
is
and
called. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's the title, Joe?
Yeah, no, what the
Aquarian
hell?
abnormalities.
Aquarium abnormalities.
Teach the 6-year-olds the word abnormality.
For and you just see a little dash that says for tots.
aquarium abnormalities for tots.
This is the most important thing that we will ever do.
Yes. This is the most wholesome thing we've done so far.
Tells all the secrets.
Finch is like making a mental note, like he really likes fish. It's kind of okay.
I live in desert.
Oh, fair enough.
I live in the desert, love fish.
Exactly.
Shark.
One fish, two fish, red fish.
Octopus.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you guys are doing besides this?
What did
this
you
invite?
want to go look for?
Fish.
Yes.
Finch is gonna ask. It's Jordan who's at the desk, right? Or Kieran? Kieran's at the desk.
Joran is currently at the desk after paying. Well,
Okay, yeah.
helping us
She's gonna
buy
ask
this book.
Joran. Do you happen to have any books on the Windarks?
Windarks. Not sure I heard that name before. I could go back and look. I mean,
That would be really great.
yeah, sure. Follow me. Follow me. Let's go look together.
I grab Brutus's hand again.
I'm going.
Okay, so it's just you and Brutus heading back.
Yep.
As you go back, you just sort of like. Is there any particular genre that this particular author name might be titled under?
I'm not exactly sure.
Why would you say that to me?
It's just a name
Because
that
it's
I picked
information
up
you should
somewhere.
need.
I would assume they're a real person.
Windark, WWW. Oh, here's a book right here. And he pulls out this book it looks like a music book of some sort of kind. And he just sort of hands it to you. Here you go. Windark, right there.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna start flipping through it.
You flip through the book, and it seems to be a couple strewn about pages on musical excerpts. Basically, it's sort of like a learning guide on basically how to perform them, and it also provides on the front a basic guide about how to perform with the lute. It's basically a beginner's guide on how to play the lute.
Is there any information on the authors?
It just simply says that the Windarks have been Ventus's most popular luthiers in the province. Sorry, I need to word that better, but yeah.
Ventus is most prominent. Movies probably.
Prominent luthiers?
Luthiers, musical instrument makers.
Oh.
We're just in Ventus and we left.
Oh, we're still in Ventus.
Okay. This has been very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Would you like to buy that book?
I don't have any money.
I got you. I have it. How much is it?
I'd say relatively about. It has been on the shelf for a while. I'd say about like 5.
Do 3?
Repeat that again.
Can you do 3? 3 gold.
I wouldn't say we haggle our prices, sir. But if this has any particular sentimental value, I'd be happy to lower the price.
I think it might.
I'll take 3.
I give him 3 gold.
Are you certain I can't pay you back?
It's no problem.
Sim hears this and his head pops up just a little bit and then clutches his 10 gold fish book.
There you go. Have your music book.
Thank you. Truly.
It's no issue.
Well, is that all?
For me, yes. Did you want to look at anything?
I'm not really all that interested.
Yeah.
Most of my texts I've read through. Actually, do you have anything on history of clans and or wars within Noxus?
Mind you, it has been a while since we got our last shipment, so I might not be fully updated on all the regions just yet, but I can certainly take a look. If you give me a moment.
I'm gonna insight check when he says that as well, as that confuses me. I mean, I understand he's not a historian, but still something that I'm curious about. 28. Anything suspicious about
28?
me asking that and him not knowing much? Does that give off any signs? I have a +6 to fucking insight. It's great.
Brutus has just purchased
What is your plus to
Finch
insight?
her first ever material possession.
Jesus.
Oh yay! Finch His first ever material possession.
Wouldn't your antlers and or stick count?
Those were all given to her.
I
Oh!
will wait for him to return.
This
she
was
always had the
technically a
antlers,
gift.
but
Alright.
yeah, this was the first material item that Finch has ever been given.
Really?
Yeah, this is her first material item.
Wow.
She has
Momentous
nothing.
day.
Literally
Glad
just
you
this
helped.
book.
I'm glad to have helped in some way, shape, or form.
A
What about
book
the
on
pancakes I
music,
gave you?
man.
They have been consumed. First by a very hungry girl and her badger.
Non-consumable material.
Well,
A very hungry girl and her badger.
I'll take
Finch's
it.
child book that she writes.
Yes! You got the fish book and the girl and her badger.
Yep, we're gonna accumulate a library.
So yeah,
Isn't that
as
Someone's cookbook.
Jordan goes back, after a while, he comes back and says, couldn't really find anything regarding to... What exactly were you looking for again?
Just plans and or history of Noxus, possible battles, possible history.
Sorry.
No, that's alright. I just thought I'd ask.
It's okay.
That's
Well, will that be all?
I think so. Anything else you need, Finch? I think we're alright then, thank you.
Alrighty then. Well, it's nice doing business with you. And good to see you again, Finch.
Pardon?
I said it's good to see you. Again.
Have we met?
Have we?
I'm sorry. Have you ever visited the temple where I live?
Temple? I don't remember visiting a temple.
Was
Did
it-
you come from a temple?
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's where I live.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. Never met someone from a temple before.
I'm gonna again insight.
Can I also insight?
Very.
You may roll insight!
I'm gonna guide myself.
Yeah, go for it.
Can you like to roll, please?
Fuck! Why this one?
19.
You rolled really good on all the other ones.
Hey, you got us to this point.
15.
Ooh.
15. 19.
15?
Wait, are you nearby?
No.
Yeah, look, see?
Wait.
Is that 12?
Yeah, it's a 12 plus my 3 for insight.
15.
So you...
15, 19.
15, 19. Finch, make a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, Sam.
That's okay. No, we're good.
Natural 20. Yes! For a 24.
Girly pop, we're having the coolest theology in the world.
Uh-huh.
We go from music
Thank God I wasn't a mage. Oh.
What?
Finch,
Foreign language, don't like.
as you are talking to Joran and he mentions your name, you feel... What did you get for your save again?
24.
Natural 20.
You feel a slight pain in your head. You blink. And the form of Joran changes. You see in front of you a weak, emaciated man with black streams dripping down his face and very prominent black branch horns. You blink again. He's normal.
Her breath catches and she takes a step back.
Is something wrong?
No, sorry. My imagination playing tricks on me.
If there's anything you need, I can help.
No,
Do you need,
no,
do you need fresh air?
text Rachel. Maybe,
I
I'm so sorry to leave so abruptly.
Oh, no, that's completely fine.
thank you for your
I
help.
hope everything's alright.
I lead her out of the library.
So what was the book you wanted to talk about?
This book, he's completely pink. It's really fucking weird.
Oh, can I read it?
You may read it. It is, make it,
Why do I keep saying things nobody else
make an
sees?
investigation check.
I was literally just saying, thank God I wasn't a caster. I would have been in people's heads immediately like Gildan was.
I don't have that.
19.
19?
Why don't I have that? I need to take thoughts.
You feel the page
very close.
It feels like there's ink on it, but there's nothing there.
Oh.
Trouble trick. I don't even learn that. What the fuck?
This is the blank book?
This is the blank book.
Where did we get that book?
As a cleric,
From
I
the
don't
shelf.
learn that.
Yeah, I
Theology
think it's
section.
only
I
a
think
certain.
anything
I'm gonna walk over to the. Do I know that? I do not. Okay.
I'm just saying that because
Does the sim even know that the book was blank?
you don't know that the book was blank, but you did see someone pull it from the theology section.
Cool. I have no
I
idea.
put the book in my satchel.
So is there anything else you guys are doing?
I put the book in my satchel.
You put the book in your satchel? Well, Shola, it was nice seeing you. If there's anything else you need, I'd be happy to help.
It was nice to see you.
Glad to see you in town.
Oh yeah, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Well, I'm gonna go tend to my books right now. So,
Obviously, I mean, one of my friends is a conservator. I work in a university, so like, there's the university library.
conservator.
Yeah.
Wow, I always wanted to meet one of you guys.
Oh no, I'm not a conservator. I'm just saying one of my friends. I'm down there a lot because.
Well, that's fine.
I mean,
That's
I'm
fine, too.
theology. A lot of it is books. It's mostly books.
I leave and I squeeze Jordan's hand as I go, and as I do, I say, if you need anything, Jordan, let me know.
As you squeeze Jordan's hand,
I'm staying close to Finch. I haven't
We
touched
trailed
her,
out of.
but I'm close.
You trail down.
Shola,
Shaking like a leaf.
you feel Jordan's hand tighten for a moment, and his eyes go blank for like 2 seconds. And then he releases and smiles back at you, and then goes back to the back room, closes the door behind him.
I don't leave the building.
I'm already out.
Listen, that is not my brother-in-law. I just... Something feels wrong. And I know how changing works to change on the outside, but it feels like something has changed on the inside and not on the outside. But it's wrong, and I don't want to leave. Because that boy, and I point over there to where Kieran was my son's friend, and if my brother-in-law isn't himself, then what if he isn't?
What do you want to do?
I don't know how to scream.
I'm going to reach a tentative hand out because I know how people are now with touching. We can do that, but let's get somewhere where you won't disturb others or draw more attention.
I'll walk outside the library then with the sim, and I'll turn to everyone else.
I'm making sure Finch is also with us. Because Finch kind of went shell-shocked.
Yeah.
Does anything seem wrong with the library? Yes.
Oh, yes.
What's wrong with the library?
I don't know. The books, you guys.
Your friend
Uh-huh.
is not what he seems, and he gave Finch a very, very heavy shock at the end.
I keep seeing things that nobody else sees.
It's okay.
You saw another thing?
I put my hand on near the air near Finch.
What did you see? Because I saw it just went blank and snapped and where's the nerd?
I saw through both Jordan and Kieran when we mentioned, first of all, the disappearances. Kieran's eye twitched, and when I mentioned asking for a history of Noxus, Jordan's eye twitched. They're definitely not who they seem. I think something is definitely amiss here.
Well, they know about my family. Jordan knows.
I'm going to try and steer everybody out of the road and try and go maybe where the field of roses were, or maybe where we came in a little bit.
As you
Just
steer people
eyesight.
out of the road, out of eyesight, you notice,
Or earshot.
out of earshot, you notice that people are starting to take a little bit longer glances at you than normal.
Yep.
Is Pass Without a Trace still up?
Has it been more than
We would have to
Probably
stealth
been
for
an
it to
Has it,
work.
how long does Pass Without a Trace
An
normally
hour.
last?
An hour.
Hour.
An hour?
And we
And
did
you
it
cast this how soon?
as soon as we entered the town.
Like the second we walked into the rose
The
field.
second you walk into the road, I'd say it's probably still up. So I'd say as you dart behind things, people don't exactly notice, but as you exited the library, people gave you a couple longer glances than normal.
Okay.
And then walked away.
I think we should get the fuck out of here.
I can't leave without knowing what's wrong.
I can't leave either.
No.
I can't.
I blinked, and there was this pain in my head, and he said he recognized me. I had never met that man before. He knew my name. I don't know how he knew that, but I blinked, and he sort of looked like me. He was pale and emaciated, and he had these black streaks down his face, and she kind of goes and like grips one of the branches. And he had the same horns I did. It looked the same at least, but they were black. It looked foul. And then I blinked again and it was gone. Apologies, Valeria. This probably complicates things for you.
This is... I don't know what to do. I don't want to bring Junior into this either.
Wait a minute. Do we have him?
Yes,
We should have him.
You brought Junior out of the freaking bookstore.
If he sees everyone,
He's just trailing
he's
out
gonna
of the
push
freaking
down.
book.
He's gonna put down the books and just
Full
be
body
running
weight into the door.
Ah, well, I'm just gonna go wait to get murdered by the librarians.
Listen, I got scared for a second. I didn't know if we had our little boy.
Wait, guys, can you actually just repeat what you said so I can?
Yeah, he's, I felt this pain in my head and I blinked, and when I opened my eyes, he was different. He was pale and emaciated, and he had this hollow look in his eyes and these black streaks coming from them, and he had horns that looked like mine, but blackened. And then I blinked again, and it was back to normal.
Does that sound familiar at all?
Make a history check, Brandon.
Okay.
As much as black sludge can be familiar to us.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go. History, you said that's 12.
It's the same. It's the same horns as the people that were following the very tall man.
I didn't have my bonus. I didn't have my bonus.
He didn't have a bonus.
You didn't have his bonus. You got it anyways.
No.
Yes.
12 plus 4 is 16.
Is at all similar to what happened to Finch's
Nothing
horns
changes.
By her antlers the night before?
Would I also notice that? And the
Were you there when that? Well, actually, yeah, you did all see that. So yeah, I would say, from a description, it does sound similar to what happened to Finch. Or what's been happening to Finch.
Wait, did Finch see what her own horns look, her antlers looked like at any point?
I assumed I felt them grow.
You felt them grow. You did not see them.
Do we notice it?
Was it at all like what happened to your antlers last night?
I mean, I haven't seen them, but I did feel them grow. It was painful.
Yeah,
would imagine.
it was a little weird to see too.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I know you didn't mean any offense. I'm just a little on edge right now.
Happens.
Yeah. Fair.
A black one.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
Well,
What are any of you guys doing?
if it was like what happened to Finch, then the guy who's after Finch might be here. So at the very least, Finch has to get out of here.
If you don't mind me asking, what does the name Windark mean to you?
Nothing. But the thing from last night called me that.
Wait, what? What? What did they call you? Who called you what?
The man from last night who spoke to me, did you?
You didn't mention that.
He said that I was blossoming into something. and he called me by name, and then he called me Windark. I don't know what that means, but I have a lead now, I think, if this can be trusted.
Okay. That's good. We have more information.
I take out the blank book. I can feel ink on the pages. I can't see everything on the pages, but I know there's ink.
I seem to be seeing a lot of things that no one else sees. Can I look at the book?
Oh, fuck.
You can certainly try looking at the book. Would you like to look at the book?
Yes, I would like to look at the
You
book.
look at
Grace
guidance.
wanted what Finch would.
Guidance.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy. Guidance.
La 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 la.
Pretty good.
With guidance.
Holy shit, girl.
Holy shit, bro.
Guidance.
With guidance, that's a... Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Perception. 25.
20.
18 plus 6 plus 1.
We love this.
Alright, we're getting into the
This
nitty
way.
gritty.
What does that make it? 6 worse?
I'm so scared!
We're all terrified.
You're either gonna be the first or the last one to
Oh
die.
no! It's an even
Oh,
bigger
God.
whisper.
In the hallway.
Bye, guys!
Motherfucker in the
I'm about to
hallway.
get shot. It's fine.
Also,
Anyway.
during this, Valeria is definitely gonna do like a tap, awkward tap on Shola's shoulder, like sorry about your friend. This is like,
Sorry, he's probably dead,
Guys,
but
this reminds me of a Mallard thing.
this reminds us of Barboris, and we're not liking.
I have a working theory
she just
of
takes
what's
a
happening.
minute to not be completely
Write it on
panicked,
the board,
just be
write it
like
on the
sorry.
You're right on the theory board.
I have a working theory.
Y'all, we gotta organize the
It's
theory
your
board a
working
little
theory.
Okay.
Well, eventually we're going to hopefully get a poster board and actually be able to make something.
I
such as this.
think
So I hate you for making that one comment that you did as soon as we entered the town, because now it can't get out of my mind.
bit. What?
The Wizard of Oz.
No, the other one.
What comment? Share with the group, please.
yeah, share with the class.
Share with the
I
class.
don't think I can.
You're drawing all the attention of the class, and you're
I
not
didn't
sharing
mean
with
to.
the class.
Read out your piece of notes.
A certain
sheet.
someone, that we know.
Wild roses.
Petals.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me that was. Where was he
Swift petal.
originally from?
I have,
Was he from
I have a
Texas?
theory.
Oh shit.
I think all these people
On deep in your
are.
rift, you have to
Oh,
be
okay, here we go.
a
Oh, she's traumatized.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Give me a hug!
First things first.
Wisdom save.
Woo! 16.
Not bad.
That passes.
Oh man.
I gotta write some things down really quick.
Oh, great goodness.
And draw something.
Oh!
Draw.
Oh, fuck!
Joe.
Joseph!
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. I just told things.
We need to take a pee break soon.
Oh
I
yes.
think we could do that
I
now.
say after you guys deliberate this information, however you will.
Pee break, and
we'll
then
take a
I
break.
plug Brendan into the outlet because we need to charge the phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Charger thingy. Okay.
Brennan is falling into sleepies.
No, I'm just sorry. Hey,
You're fine.
I'm not in the greatest of moods.
It's okay.
Okay. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. People seem kind of weird here. I don't think we can't leave.
No, they're weird. We absolutely should leave.
This still
None
has,
of you have self-preservation.
as much as I hate to say this still has to do with our job of finding the missing people.
Our job was the Fangthorns, but then they wanted us to kill Shola, so obviously they're crazy. So we don't have a job and should just go home.
Miss Valeria, if you want to leave, you can leave. No one is forcing you to do this. My opinion is no one life is more valuable than the other, and these people, I'm not sure what's happening, but there is a chance that these people are under some influence of something. I don't intend to leave until I know what's happening.
Come
I
back.
would say, as you are having this conversation,
Oh god.
Brutus,
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
you notice it's getting darker. Let's take a break. Okay. Brutus.
Yeah, I realize it's getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting darker.
we've raised suspicion here. But being out at night is significantly more dangerous than being in here. And I would suggest, as bad as the situation is, it is lose-lose for us regardless. But I suggest we go somewhere warm tonight. Possibly the inn. There is an inn in the town, however. We are raising suspicion already. It's better that than being out in the wilderness, where the Vangthorns can spot us, hunt us down, or whatever monsters live in this forest can kill us while we sleep.
I don't like the idea of sleeping in this town regardless.
There's no other option.
There is, and the monsters are... We don't know what's here to hurt us in this town. Out in the woods, we do.
If I might make another suggestion, if we stay in this tavern, we can set up alarms once again at our doors. All try to get into one room, stay that way,
We should
and
have
have
someone
someone.
up at all times.
We'll keep watches as
The things that
well.
we've been dealing with haven't been tripping on.
How do we know that this is going to be different?
I don't know, that's why I say it.
Okay, but the thing that she described with the antlers, it sounds like what happened to her, so I don't think we can rule out it being the same thing.
Well, do you want to sleep out in the wilderness tonight?
I never want to sleep out in the wilderness.
What's our other option? Travel through the night and be exhausted in the morning?
Camp in the woods. I like my chances out there than I do here. Here, we don't know what's happening. Here, there's a population of people that seem to be under the influence of something. And if we stay the night, there's no telling what will happen to us if we do.
That was the other option I was going to propose anyways, but
Sure,
we should...
you know them, so you probably know exactly. Like, we just thought that they were being weird, but you probably have a better understanding of what's off about them, what's wrong.
I do. They ask things they don't usually ask. Things they should know.
So, do you think, like, does it seem like a memory thing, or have they been, like, replaced?
It seems like they're in there, but something else has a stronger grasp on them.
So, possession, mind control?
I haven't experienced anything like that.
How could they do that to a whole town, though? Doesn't seem right. At least...
People have been disappearing.
Do you remember the ooze in the
Oh, no.
forest? What
I
if
do.
that has something to do with it? What if it's something that can spread?
I wouldn't
Like
be
an
surprised.
expansion?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who would have that power?
We haven't really taken a look into that. Did we grab your horse?
Yeah, we put him in a stable.
Oh, check on the stable.
Back in the town?
Yeah, I want to go
You
check
guys,
my horse.
did you guys just basically just go into an alley, or did you leave the town?
We left the town.
I thought
I thought we were in that.
We stepped
Yeah,
out
I thought we
like
like
Are
just
you guys
stepped
back
out
into the
of
town?
back to like where we
pretty much
first
just
saw the
huddled
town.
in front of the library.
As you head back into the town square, you notice one of the houses is not like the others.
Okay, how
It
so?
seems to be a bit more run down.
Perception.
Was this there before?
It could have been there before, you just didn't see it until now.
May I make a history check to see if I recall it while looking through the town square? You can tell me no.
I'd say you don't have to make a roll on this.
Okay.
This house only appeared when it started to get darker.
Valeria also remember that?
You don't remember this house being there until now.
Did she do a perception check?
It's almost like the sections of housing sort of like opened up and this house just sort of appeared there.
12 for all plays.
wants to go fucking in it.
Same.
Yeah.
And Seth kind of knows possibly what this could be.
Bless you.
Bless you.
House randomly appearing as soon as it gets dark.
Glad everyone else can see it.
If it has a furnace, we know.
Hey, Arborist trio.
I didn't say a thing.
Don't say shit.
Okay, guys, what do you suppose we do?
Well, Shola doesn't fucking like that a house just randomly appeared.
None of us.
We're
like
gonna
it.
change
having a
horse.
fucking panic attack.
Okay, so instead of you pointing at your horse, by the looks of it,
Hans.
your horse is
I'm
still
just
there.
checking it. Okay.
But also by the looks of it, no one's on the streets anymore.
Oh my god, it's in
Valeria, just get like a little closer to the house and maybe a perception check or investigation or something.
You can choose to roll a perception or investigation check. One
Guys,
Use your echo, girl.
use the echo, queen.
I didn't think of that, so I'm not gonna do it.
I want to go back to sleep. I want to go back to the
Valeria's
church.
too freak
We're
to
safe.
remember.
We're still in the
So-
forest. We didn't want to be in the forest.
11
Plus I do
for perception is 15, and then
Yeah.
19.
Woo! Look at that.
Yay! Thank you for guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah.
No.
Another
Stop
one?
it with your whispers.
Everyone's getting a whisper today.
Is that a thought? Wait,
I think I'm the only one that's got a whisper.
Okay.
is that a thought? We should have definitely just seen my kid out of the forest
Same thing.
instead of letting them off on their own. Oh boy.
I feel like there's something that could be very Valerian to do.
Guys, I miss
That idea
others.
probably.
It's just safer. That was safer.
You do what you think is best for your character.
That was safer.
What?
That was safer, right?
What is stronger?
It was.
Her self-preservation or her
Yeah,
insatiable
About until
curiosity?
now. 3 sessions in.
That's a good
Well, we
question.
had
Roll
that
a
house in the first
D4.
section,
Or just make the decision.
I think.
Or does it
Make the call.
I like to roll d4s for my decisions.
Okay. Even curiosity. Odd self-preservation.
Ah,
What's her
curiosity.
She's gonna go knock on the door.
Wait, the abandoned, the rundown house? Oh,
You
Jesus.
knock on the door of this house,
Oh, we're doing this now.
and you don't hear anything for a bit. Then you hear footsteps. Go walk up to the door. You see it crack open for a bit.
I don't know who you are, but I suggest you get going now. You do not want to be out when it gets dark.
Okay, thank you.
Don't ask more questions. Be like, why? Be like, could we stay here?
Be like,
no,
why?
just no.
Be like, why?
Girly wants an excuse to leave.
Girly pop, why?
What
though?
they say.
They said we should not be out after dark.
Okay, did you ask why?
It's getting dark. I feel like we don't have time.
The Sim's gonna walk over to the door and
I'm sorry,
knock on
Sim.
it.
I'm following behind you,
So is
also
Bernus.
with
You
my
knock on the door.
hand.
You hear similar footsteps appear at the door. You see it crack open. I already told you.
Yes, I apologize. My compatriot failed to ask follow-up questions. Why?
Things are different here at night. You don't want to be here. I don't know what possessed you to come to this town, but you need to leave now. Or at the very least, take shelter somewhere.
Could we come
I
down?
can't hear you.
No, you can't come here.
No, I said I can't hear you.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what we do.
He basically said, like,
He said, I don't know who you are. You can't
Can I
come
make an
in
insight
here.
check?
Get out.
I'm curious, does he seem like the rest of them?
Didn't hear anything.
House
Make an insight
randomly
check.
appeared at night.
I would also ask, but I'm afraid
Oh
to.
God.
Ooh.
I didn't guide you and you don't need it.
Maybe. Eat skin.
by the looks of it, this man appears different than the people. Everyone else you've encountered seems cheery and almost suspiciously in a way.
How did your house just appear?
It's part of what's been affecting your town.
Wait, sir.
I can't go into the details right now because it's getting late. But
Sir, please, we have nowhere else to go. If we go out into the
I
woods,
really have nothing to worry about as is.
if you let us in, we'll make sure that you have even less to worry about.
We cannot.
If we're not a
Can I be
burden.
sure that you don't believe them?
Because we're really fucking confused.
Would one of them act like that? Oh, maybe they would.
You see eyes peek out from the door and
I'll point at you.
stare directly at you.
Oh,
She's literally
this
she's
to
in the
her?
back of the group shaking.
Why do you do this to her?
One night.
So we need one night.
That's where then you're gone.
Thank you.
oh,
So
it
we
is.
need.
And tie her up.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Inside. Inside.
Oh,
Inside.
I heard these before.
Fuck!
I don't care how long you've had them.
I'm gonna use.
You're one of them.
I'm
Either you tie her up or you can't stay.
Is this Ellie from The Last of Us?
Do it.
No.
Do it. If you get to safe word for
Stop.
the night, do it.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, she said it's okay. Let's go.
I take out my rope. I hand it over.
I tie.
I take it.
Daisy Chain.
Just do it.
I'm going to, as gently as I can, I'm going to tie your wrists.
I'm stiff as a board.
And I think I'm sorry. We're gonna get out of this. I promise.
Someone should hold on to it, so if something does happen for some reason,
He's the strongest.
we
though.
can help you.
Just him.
Well, don't flatter me that bad. You make me blush.
I'm gonna turn to Shola. If it comes to that, if something does happen with me, I don't have anyone. I am not the most important person here. You all have people. If you need to leave me, then
No.
I don't have any attachments.
Neither
you all
do.
do.
I.
That's
No,
a
I don't.
foolish
Let's have this
thing to say.
conversation
You're
inside,
important.
and I'm going to.
Yeah, I suggest you hurry. Come
Everybody,
inside.
everybody
We're getting in.
Valeria goes into the house.
We're going in.
I'm going in.
As where are you leaving the horse?
Leave him in the stable.
You leave.
I just wanted to make sure he was still there.
You leave the horse in the stable as you all hurry inside and you watch.
We grab our belongings too.
And grabbing your belongings.
Bring the horse inside.
Bring horse.
I imagine we grab the
Horse in the hospital.
There is a horse loose in the hospital.
Horse ran. Elevator.
All right.
I didn't know they
Okay.
could do that.
All right. Let's simmer. You hurriedly bring your stuff, and you can choose to bring the horse inside if you want to.
No,
Nah,
too much.
take our stuff. We'll leave the horse.
No?
You
What
leave the
is-
horse outside, and but yes.
What does this man look like? Jesse?
Funny you should ask. As you walk inside, the man hurriedly shuts the door and bolts it shut with like multiple locks. You see this rather tall, statured man, cloaked and hooded, kind of just hurriedly like move around and sort out his belongings. And he sort of just has been keeping to himself. And you watch as he sort of like turns a corner in his house and just sort of disappears.
No physical
Perhaps go
details
into
that
that.
we can notice off of him.
You notice two rather prominent pointed ears.
Okay.
Oh really?
Tiefling, perhaps?
Oh really, Joe?
Elf, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, pointed ears.
Excuse me?
Why did you drill this into my mind? This is
He was already in the
all
room.
your fault.
Can I follow him?
You follow him and you see he's attempting to basically light a fire in his furnace.
I
In a furnace, you
offer some
say?
help.
Calm down, arborist people.
I can't.
like
Can you
that.
help with us?
This is why you
He sort of just shrugs you off and just
listen to our boys.
motions you back to the living room.
Okay, so you said you think Finch is one of them? Who exactly is them?
He doesn't answer. He's just focused on starting a fire.
I would like to know as much as she would. I'm very confused.
Did you also follow me in here?
I'm going to
We're all
help.
hovering in the doorway.
What the fuck else can I do?
I'm gonna help by casting just Sacred Flame in there to assist in terms of just lighting the fire.
You cast Sacred Flame, and the wood instantly ignites.
Also, I'm going to hand the music book back to you.
Yeah, please. I'm gonna stuff that in my pouch.
I'm just holding it like this.
Yeah.
And you just sort of see him sort of like just give you a nod and then walk upstairs.
Excuse me. I don't think we're done talking here. There are some things that we would like to know. Please.
Roll a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Guidance.
I didn't even think about this.
Not bad.
Persuasion.
Yes.
12.
12?
Oh, minus.
Yeah, I forgot that I did have a -1 to charisma. It's okay, guys. I wasn't going to use my inspiration on that because it was a decent roll. So,
I already told you, you do not want to be here when it gets dark.
Yes.
I don't expect you to stay.
however,
I don't have to know you, you don't have to know me.
No personal details.
Very
Just
most I can tell you is to get out of this town, you have the chance.
I
we're
very
not
much
asking
disagree.
we're not asking about you specifically. We just would like to know what you know. That's it. We may be on similar paths here. You're not certain.
Roll another persuasion check, higher DC.
God! Why is the orc speaking?
Because I'm speaking.
I believe in you.
Gently chiming with my.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Smart.
Very well should use your
I don't think you can re-roll your guidance. on that.
Can I reroll my guidance on inspiration?
You can
It's you keep the same guidance.
So it was
but
a 2.
keep the same guidance.
Okay, so it was
Roll
a 2.
only +1 to whatever you roll.
Better!
Ooh!
Better.
17.
Yeah, 18.
18.
A long time ago, something happened to this town. Hopes that it would follow me. Something from my past. Whatever it is, it's got people held tight. That's all I'll say. But like I said, it's much safer out there than in here.
What do you know about the thing that's got a hold on them? What do you know about it?
I don't know much. But whatever it isn't from this world. It's something stronger, stranger, darker.
red eyes.
You see like a hint of reflection in his eyes when you mention red eyes. He just sort of stares at you for a moment and then looks back.
It's something I can't explain.
Is it actually from another world, or was that?
I figured me saying otherworldly would provide the explanation that it isn't from this world, but yes.
Do you know what it does to people here? My brother-in-law was here.
I'm sorry. That isn't your brother-in-law anymore. Whatever you spoke to, it's just a husk of him. Whatever that thing is, it leaves the essential bits to keep you running. But otherwise, it isn't you anymore. Just a vestige. Sure, you can speak and very well hold a brief conversation, but otherwise it isn't you. You're part of it now.
Is there any way to help them?
Believe me, I've tried, but no. As far as I know, no.
What am I supposed to do with myself?
Yourself? What do you mean?
How am I supposed to live with that?
I couldn't be the one to give you that answer. I couldn't answer it for myself either.
Why are you here?
This is my hometown. Or at least it used to be before this.
Then why have you not gone away?
I can't leave.
Why?
Something that happens to this town. Something surrounding it. Some strange, unknown force. You try to go through the fog, it leads you some direction you don't want to go. For some reason, it seemed to let you people in just fine, but for everyone else, it keeps us in here.
It's not what I meant.
What did you mean?
There's more than one way out.
What do you mean? Oh.
This really is some living hell, then yeah, there's another way out. But you didn't do that, did you? You wanna know why? Because as down on yourself as you are, you don't want to admit to yourself you have that sliver of hope that you could fix this, even if you couldn't do it. But you're not on your own anymore. You have people who are willing to help you. So help us help you.
Roll persuasion check.
Guidance. Guidance. It's better. You're better than me.
Not by a lot.
By 2.
Even my plus 3
by
is
2
better
more
than-
in terms of modifier.
Can somebody please explain what's going on? I cannot hear Joe or anybody.
Sorry, it was just basically the tall man and Sim basically trying to convince him
to help.
To help, and for them to help each other.
I just missed like the whole conversation. I can't hear when people whisper.
Okay.
That's fair.
14.
14? Roll again.
With guidance again?
Roll your d20 again.
Oh my god,
Advantage.
Lower.
The only reason I've stayed here is because the people that I care about need someone to remember them. I've lost any hope in trying to save them.
You could very well try, but
no, it's not worth it.
It's always worth it.
Have you seen what I've seen?
I've seen worse. I've done worse.
Who are you, Rememberer?
Yeah.
You define yourself by your worst moment in your life. You can keep doing that, or you can be better. Doesn't happen all at once, but you can be better. Or you can die trying. That choice is up to you. Because this isn't a life.
I should have died trying.
No. You should die trying. And I'm going to walk away. I'm going to walk over back to where Finch is.
you see him sort of stare at all of you for a moment, give a glance at you, a very hateful glance.
The longer she has her wrists tied, the harder she's breathing and the more she shakes.
Can I ask your name?
Leoris.
Bastard! Fuck you, bitch!
Oh, the Arborist fans.
Fuck you, Joe! You're an asshole!
Oh my god!
What happened?
Why would you do this to Seth?
I was hoping for it.
No one else has a living character, you bitch!
You should have not tried.
This fucking Crimbo.
2 minutes, please. 2 minutes, please. Come here.
What do you want?
It's okay.
Oh my god,
One of the Arborist player characters is the old man.
It was mine! It was my character!
Shit. Okay. All right.
Wait, whose character's the old man?
Yeah. Yep. Seth's character's the old man.
Fucking hell.
Sounds good.
I'm glad I know the door.
Session 3?
Session 3.
Anyways.
All because Valeria rolled even.
That's
So,
okay.
Anyways.
a lot of things could happen just because Valeria's curious.
I'm tapped out.
Anyways.
I'm tapped out.
Leoris.
See, all of the things Finch sees, it's not a choice. But Valeria's just like, why don't I go investigate?
Leoris Swiftbow. And he just like solemnly like walks upstairs.
Can I describe him, please?
Oh, you very well
May I
may
please describe how he looks now?
And I said, I'm sure.
Okay, so as I pull up the Hero Fortress is updated.
Beautiful,
now,
beautiful boy!
As you've killed my mental state once again. This man, as you now know, is taller, and the reason why is because he's a furbolg. A half giant of the. Yep, a warden of nature. A lighter hair, in a sense, brownish, but more graying at this point, with a bushy beard that's also kind of graying in the same sense. His ears kind of longer, tipped, and pink, a little bit of redness in his nose and bushy eyebrows. Wearing more of a farmer overall, kind of a farmer's getup in a sense, with more earthy colors, very little actual spark of color. And something I will also mention, he's got boots that are kind of darker brown, but instead of like what fur would be, instead of like fur at like the top of it, it is these autumnal leaves. In a sense. And I will also say he has these shoulder pads that are solely just ram skulls. In addition, he has this staff. He doesn't, I would assume, I don't know if
He didn't have it when he was.
Yeah, but I will mention.
You do see a staff sort of prop.
Yes, the staff that's propped up is this rotting kind of wood with a autumn-colored leaves with a mistletoe wrapped around it. So I will get the screenshot and I will compose myself because I fucking hate you.
Don't
It's
you
session
have a
3.
friendship bracelet?
He does. He has a friendship bracelet on his right wrist.
I'm so confused on what the fuck is happening.
It's my old arborist character.
Everyone
Brendan.
but me, Grace, and Seth were confused because we know this character.
I knew it immediately.
I'm
Two.
Secondhand stress.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry for bursting
Anyways,
out.
this
I'm
man
so
has now
sorry.
gone upstairs, and you now are all left to your businesses. What do you do?
He's not within eyeshot anymore?
Nope, he's upstairs.
I immediately cut Finch's bones. I hand her another restraint, like bit of rope.
Oh.
You shouldn't be tied. You shouldn't be held down.
I'm having PTSD.
I don't have a very good relationship with being restrained, but if it got us somewhere safer than I've been, then it was worth it.
I'm going to reach out a very, very tentative hand.
It's okay.
I'm going to place my hand on your shoulder, and he very clearly is. He wants to do more, but is worried.
It's okay, I trust you.
And then he's very slowly, so you can push him away at any point, is going to move to just give you a hug.
She's very, very stiff for the first couple seconds. And then you kind of feel her sort of relax and put her head on your shoulder. I don't remember the last time I was hugged.
That's a damn tragedy. We gotta fix that.
Bless you.
Pancakes and hugs, you're teaching me so many good things.
I'd certainly try. I'm not gonna let these people hurt you. That man, He's scared. I'm not sure of what. But you aren't one of them. You're not a monster.
How do I know that?
Because you are here right now. Stop in a minute. You are you. You aren't something else.
Something is not right with me, and that scares me. I keep seeing things that nobody else sees. I don't know what to do.
I can't give you the answers. But what I can do is be here to help you find them for yourself.
I don't want to put that burden on you.
Tell you the truth, it's good, that feeling for me. I have people back home. I'm worried about them, but they are capable individuals. They're able to hold their own. If I really think about it from a logical perspective, which is difficult as a father, they'll be okay. And they should be okay. If something happens, I will be there to help them. But right now, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help the rest of us. And right now, you are the person who needs that shoulder to lean on.
As you are saying this, you hear slight footsteps and groaning outside.
I look out the window.
You look out the window.
The weird girl trio looks out the
And
window.
you see the townspeople wandering the street, almost as if they're driven by something. They are circling the town square and making their way towards what looks like to be the town hall. And you see people entering to and from, walking as if they are driven by something. You see men, women, elderly, children walk through the streets, driven by something that is not themselves.
Do I see Jordan?
Eventually, you see Jordan and Kieran and his husband following him almost hand in hand. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I can't guide. I'm not there.
I got it through normal saving throws.
4.
Heavy resistance.
Those next to Shola, you watch as their form sort of shapes and shifts almost unnaturally. To the point where their jaw opens and spreads into this insectoid-like visage. And their fingers spindle outwards and grow to abnormal lengths. You watch as their throat opens and you see this strange black stone sitting in the pit of their throat as they stare and almost look as if they're trying to walk through the wall.
I'm going to walk over to the door and I'm going to place myself between anybody who wants to go outside and the door.
Valera's gonna grab her.
Are you basically just placing yourself in front of the door, or are you placing yourself in front of Shola?
I'm placing myself in front of the door, the only feasible exit outside of like windows.
You place yourself in front of the door.
I have an idea.
You see Shola trying to basically walk through the wall and the window out to join the
Valeria's
council.
gonna grab her.
I have an idea.
You grab Shola.
She's gonna like say her name too.
Shola, make another wisdom saving throw.
Fuck! 8.
Knowing this, I take
Roll a d20.
2.
Damn! Put those dice away. Girl.
That might have been a good one.
Valeria,
actually.
you watch as Shola turns to you, and then you see their hand shift into a stinger.
Oh.
Slice it at the air above you, but not hit you, and then just go back to walking towards the window and the wall.
It's a good time to do it now, I think.
You do what you want to do. I don't know.
I mean, seeing as
Sim,
how-
when he sees that,
Yeah, she's gonna back
he starts to reach behind him to grab his axe, but twists it so the blunt end is the end he's going to use. And he waits for them to do that again. And if they do it again, he's going to try and knock her out.
Brutus is gonna hold an action to cast a spell. I won't state what it is yet, but he is holding and waiting for.
If you hold a spell and don't cast it, you lose the spell.
I
slot.
lose it. Okay.
Yeah. It's the unfortunate thing about casters.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that because I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
You can.
I don't know if it's a good time to do it now, but I think it should be all right to do it now. I have two of these that I can try to do, so I'm gonna wait actually and see if she tries to strike again. If she does, then I will do it. But I'm gonna ready myself, not using any of the components because it costs an action. But I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna hold.
Shola doesn't seem to be reacting other than when Valeria touched her. She still seems to be walking through the
Trying to
wall.
go through the wall and pulling back and slamming into the wall over and over again.
Okay, now I feel like she's just hurting herself.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to
When I see you're doing that, I'm going to lower my weapon and I'm going to try and get behind you and as quickly as I can do a full body lock and pull you away.
Wait.
Shola, make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Fucking fuck.
Why?
18.
Okay.
As you do this and you rapidly just pull Shola back from the window, Shola, you snap back.
I don't know your spell.
And those of you watching us that pull her back, you see her arms shift back into a regular-ish kind of size. You see her jaw seam together and her neck once again cover up the black stone at the pit of her throat.
Let me see them.
Pulling you back.
Let me see them.
I was just gonna hold her in place. That's all I was gonna do. Just let me go, please.
Let me see.
I don't think you're gonna hurt her, but I've got her. If she gets away, do your thing.
Let go.
I thought you pulled me back.
I know. I've got her.
Let go of me.
Something right.
I'm going to pull you out of eye shot of the window.
I want to help them.
If you go out there right now, we can't control the situation. You could become one of them. I don't think that's what you want.
I said that out loud.
Say,
Help.
Are you sure there is?
and you see her jaw sort of and then shift backwards and it's you again.
Still have you in that.
Valeria's gonna back up a little bit more.
I'm gonna slowly lower my hand.
Can I make an athletics check to try and get out of it?
You certainly may.
Is she herself again?
I'm gonna do my.
Do we know?
Are you releasing or are you still?
I haven't let her go.
My special reaction. Where
Make a
I get
contestant strength check.
a bonus 4 to athletics.
Could I try and like hold on to her legs?
I'm gonna rage so I get an advantage on this.
Roll a grapple check for both of them.
What's that mean?
Athletics.
What's that mean? Strength modifier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's just an automatic bonus of 4.
That was a trick and a half.
Okay, plus a 4. 12.
12. What did you roll?
16.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Whoa.
Rollies?
You.
Rollies?
How does that work?
We're
For
both
contestant
trying to
checks,
contest
it's
each
weird.
other.
Yeah, so there's no meeting.
There's like a
much.
give and tear between the two of you. She breaks out of your grasp immediately.
Yeah, that's fine.
Copernicus.
Chola, you need to stop. You can't go out there.
She's very
It's your body.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I want to help.
Is there anything that could cover the window?
You can't help by
I
going
want to be
outside.
able to help. I want to be able to help. I want
That's
to be
what
helpful.
we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. But you can't help by going outside.
The
You're
most
just gonna get yourself
helpful
hurt.
thing to us is by staying safe right now.
You can't help anyone if you get yourself hurt.
Please let go of me.
Okay. If you try and go for the door, I'm letting you know that I'm going to try and stop you. And I'm going to let you go.
You let her go.
And kind of circle back to where the door and the window is.
Valeria, you were looking for something to cover the window. You managed to find in the kitchen a tablecloth.
Okay, I'm gonna cover the window.
You cover up the window, and the window is now covered. Is there anything else you guys are doing?
She's gonna like sit in a corner because this is all not stuff.
It is currently night. Would either of you, any of you, like to prepare a watch?
Sure.
I'll watch with
Would any of you watch?
Watch.
I don't think I'll sleep
I'll
anyway.
take watch.
Alright, grouping of watches. Who's grouping with who first? You two, Chola and Junior.
Oh, we can. Yeah.
Yeah.
They volunteered first. Who's next?
I'll take a watch.
Yeah. So you'll do it with Cappy then. Cool. So you'll be with Finch, Brendan.
Am I sleeping again?
Finch and Cappy.
Finch is not. I think
And
I
then we'll
should
take
take
watch
the
break.
last watch
Oh.
so I can
Okay, we'll do second.
bind myself again.
Okay.
Fair enough. So we'll take second watch.
You two you're near the last watch. Who's next?
We are second watch.
Your second watch.
Valeria.
You can choose to join any watch you want, or you can
Okay.
choose to sleep.
Okay. I might either join the middle or the last watch.
Okay. Starting with the first watch, Shola and Junior, your watch has begun.
Perception? Who has a better perception? I have
Not
plus
me,
0.
I have a -1.
Oh, I'll do it with my plus 0.
I will assist and give you advantage.
Cool, thanks.
Hell yeah!
20.
You
20.
You hear some random myriad phrasings from the townsfolk. But you also hear something different, something larger looming outside amongst the townsfolk. You hear
What did you say?
Move them.
and you hear and you hear as it goes deeper towards the center of town.
Junior. Did you hear that? Yeah. I'm gonna scooch slightly closer to Junior and put my hand in Junior's hair, and like a mom, just make sure it's not as scary. I'm just gonna be like,
You give him the pets.
I give him
Uppies and pats.
uppies and pats.
Puppies and pets.
Puppies and pets.
You shouldn't be seeing
You're fucking with my mind tonight,
any
Joseph,
of
and I
this.
hate you for it.
How old are you, Junior?
I'm not quite sure. Younger than 20, older than 10.
I thought Junior was like 6.
So 11 or 19.
Around that range. I've seen my fair share of interesting creatures.
You shouldn't see any of it. You're a child.
Depends on your definition of a child. I'm not human, not elf, I'm not anything. I'm
Neither am I.
a creature that was built.
I'm a creature that was given.
Creatures.
Even creatures, no matter how strange, or big or small, don't deserve harm upon them. Creature doesn't mean inhumane treatment. I hope no one's treated you inhumanely.
They have.
We don't want to hear that.
He has no idea of social interaction. Jesus.
I'm sorry that you've been treated like less than the rest of us. Do you want a hug?
Does that help me or you more?
I usually can't tell.
I don't think I would know either.
The tiniest, largest hug that has ever
The tiniest
happened.
lips. You were basically
So puppies and
holding
pets
Chucky
and
the doll
hugs.
in your arms, your long, spindly arms. Is that all you guys are doing?
I don't know if Junior wants to say anything.
I don't know yet. I'm thinking. Are those born into such unfortunate circumstances with our bodies always treated harsh? Wow.
Why is there so much shit tonight?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I
hate everything. I hate you.
You're not an object. You have sentience. That bodes hopefully compassion.
I would like to think I have feelings such as yours, but I'm not entirely sure.
You seem to be expressing them.
One could argue, or if I'm just a mimicry of emotions. The only thing I know about my purpose is to mimic children.
Oh my god. Why are you so much?
Junior,
That's a Rexel kind.
the only thing I knew about my purpose for the first decade of my life is that I was supposed to mimic Shola Vangthorn.
Huh?
Then we were dropping fucking bombs.
Yeah. What the fuck, Grace?
I don't have a name. That's just something I was gifted.
I can't see context.
The name Junior wasn't given to me either.
Would you like a different name?
I'm not quite sure. The children's name I was supposed to mimic was Quincy.
That's a nice name.
I don't think it does purpose to steal that child's name.
You don't have to steal that name. was just a nice one.
Alrighty.
I think that's
so much
enough.
to unpack! The fuck was all of that? Both of you. Go in the fucking corners.
Grace.
Go in the fucking corners, Arborist people. Holy shit.
Exactly.
I think that's enough emotional whiplash for them.
That moves us to our
next watch.
That moves us to our next fucking watch.
Valeria and Brutus and maybe Yosim? I don't know what he's doing if he's doing this.
I said I was taking it.
No, you're doing watch
Doing
3.
Finch at the very end.
You're going watch 3 with Finch.
Goddamn.
Oh, I thought we were changing.
No, you're
You
watch
switched
2.
it. You switched it.
We are watch 2.
It's all good.
I'm guiding myself on perception. The brain works.
I'm gonna do mine last, actually.
Okay. Did you roll?
I have two things I want to show.
17.
Dirty 20.
Okay. 17, 30, 20. That's good. That's good.
Better be.
This is like a bad night watch.
It's the bad
You
gonna
still
slightly
hear the
modify the
groan
program.
of the townsfolk until things suddenly go quiet. It's almost as if they've like faded out or have all like walked to one singular location far from here.
During this watch, I also keep an eye on Shola to make sure nothing's happening to her. And I keep an eye on Finch as well, make sure nothing happens to her. We don't know what's experiencing this, but whatever that Leoris man told us, guys.
She's that weird fucking guy.
That weird fucking asshole.
The weird girls are getting babysat.
Anyways,
Who knows what he's about?
I keep an eye from bits and pieces on Shola and Finch throughout the night as well.
All right.
I'm
So
fucking.
that was weird.
Which part?
What are you gonna do when you're not here?
Which part? The part of the random house showing up? The part of this big forest giant showing, telling us to tie up our friend? Or the part where Shola just became a mindless zombie for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The part where Shola became a mindless zombie for a few minutes.
I agree. I don't.
Sorry.
Shit.
Time to go to bed.
Who's got a guitar?
Yeah, perfect.
Damn.
A sim
Time for
corner.
some soul music.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Anyways, here's Wonderkin.
Oh, shut up!
Anyways, here's Wonderkin. Yeah, no, this is one creepy ass fucking town, and I can't wait to get rid of it. I can't wait to get out of here.
Hopefully, I can get more information out of that Learis guy in the morning. Although he doesn't seem particularly talkative. Although, most people aren't particularly talkative.
No.
It's kind of annoying.
So, what's your overall thoughts on this? You sound like you want to get out of here.
Well, yeah, but I do kind of feel bad about Shore's friends.
I agree.
But also, like, I don't want to turn into a mindless husk.
If I may be so honest with you, no one is forcing you to stay here anymore. You've done your original job of finding the quote-unquote hag in the woods. You're free to leave, but it's entirely on your own accord. We will not stop you.
I wouldn't leave you guys. Also, I'd get lost in the fucking woods.
That is true. That is very true. It's always an option.
I have never been in the woods before. This week.
This week?
Uh-huh.
What about the other 2 times that we were in the forest?
That was this week.
Oh. You said I've never been in the forest this week.
Before.
Oh. Okay. It's getting late.
I'm
sure you
much
would
more
be.
comfortable in the ocean.
We'll come across one soon.
Who knows how safe that is?
Who knows how safe that is? Who knows how safe the waters are at this point?
Well,
Knowing you.
Well, is that all you guys are doing for your watch?
Yeah, I think we had enough trauma and deep shit the last night.
Okay.
Just a little
That brings
chit-chat.
us to our final watch. Who is making the last perception?
I'm awake.
My perception is pretty high.
Oh yeah, I untie Finch as soon as she, before she wakes up.
Could I have the book back just for the night?
Of course.
Yeah, she does do a lot better than me.
Is it a check or passive perception? Sorry.
Check.
For what?
For the night watch, whoever is making the check.
A check.
My perception is +6.
Also, someone turn up.
He's at maximum.
He's at max. Okay.
He was.
Now
I'm
he
gonna
is.
assume that means I'm making the check.
What'd you get, Chris?
Mine is a +6.
I have +1, so you're doing better than
Slay.
Oh, this is FaceTime.
Yeah, he's facing.
You hold him until
Discord.
the thing. Could you hold him, or do you just want to
What if you just put him on your thing?
Yeah, but it's right in front of the thing.
Again?
Hi.
I can see your face.
There we go.
16.
16.
Great.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, you did a lot fucking better than me. Holy shit.
Finch. You hear a light humming from the street.
Is it perhaps the song that I heard the librarian singing earlier?
I'd also like to preface that Sim at this point is awake for this last watch.
That is eerie. Can I look at the music in the book to see if I can tell if it matches up with the song?
You can certainly look.
Ooh, smart.
What check would that be?
It's not a check.
Oh,
You can look.
I'll just look. Yeah, I'll look through the pages.
While you don't have a lot of knowledge prior on how to read music, one song does come to mind, and that is a children's song labeled "Lullaby of the Lost."
Is this song at all familiar to me?
Roll a wisdom save.
17.
It feels nostalgic to you, almost as if you've heard it all your life. It sounds like only one person is humming it on the street.
Does it sound familiar to me?
Yeah.
Roll a history check.
Is this closer to dawn?
It doesn't look like that, but it'd certainly be early.
He asked me, Brennan, and 11.
Sorry.
Doesn't seem familiar to you.
I'm gonna look out the window and see if I can find who's singing it.
Motherfucker, what?
Not the personal note.
Stop. No. Stop knowing all the things.
Do I recognize?
Oh, he's got the top hat back on, guys.
Oh.
Got the hat back on. I don't know. A sim is going to. He's listening to it, and then he looks over at Finch. Do you need me right now?
I don't trust myself very much right now. Do you see him too? And I point to the man.
I'm gonna look out the window.
You look out the window, you see the masked man, now donning a very
You two, get over
proper
here.
top hat and rather regal clothing with poofy feathered shoulder pads and a long flowing jacket as he dances through the street.
What is his mask?
The same mask that it was before. Same tragedy mask.
Made out of what?
Made out of what looks to be some form of wood and silver.
I know that song.
Yeah, I see him.
I show him the music. I think this is it. I'm not very adept. I play music sometimes at sermons, but I just feel like I know this.
Copernicus?
Would I happen to know anything about this song?
Copernicus.
Yeah.
Go get our host and bring him here. And do it now. I need to know.
You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna take out. I look at him.
I haven't taken my
But alright, I'll go. And I take the quarterstaff and I slowly start to go up the stairs.
Finch is gonna start binding her own wrists again, almost like in a fugue state, like not like fixated on the man, just putting her wrists back together, knowing that the host is gonna come back.
Would I figure out which room is his?
Mr. DM.
Brennan is going to go get Leo.
Copernicus, you go up the stairs, and Copernicus, you walk up the stairs, and you see that the door to the upper level of the house has been, by the looks of it, locked with a very heavy padlock.
As he would.
I kind of use the resistance. I use the quarterstaff as like a knocker.
You use the quarterstaff as a knocker, no response.
Listen, I know we didn't get off on the right foot, but I think we might need your intelligence if you're up, so please come downstairs. Now, please.
No response.
I go downstairs and I say, no response. It's locked. I tried everything.
That is what you do.
Okay. I don't know if our host knows, has seen this before, if this is something we've seen only.
You want to help me out with this time around, but we have to keep an eye on Finch.
Fuck. I'm gonna go up there.
You take that, I'll watch Finch.
Please don't take your eyes off them. And I pull my hand axe out and I place it on the table very close to you, so you can easily grab it.
If you pick it up with my bound hands.
If you need it, call yourself free. Whatever this, our host thinks, you should not be bound if you do not need to be. When he briefly places his hand on your shoulder, gives it a very brief squeeze.
She flinches very briefly, but relaxes a lot quicker than before.
He's going to turn around and he's going to go upstairs to Leo's room.
Asim, as you leave towards Leo's room, Finch.
No.
What is happening?
He's an actual drag.
Can I see the lyrics in the music book?
There's no lyrics. You hear a song echo throughout your mind. What do you do?
Do I understand the words? Are they in a language I can understand?
It seems to be a language almost foreign to you.
I think she reflexively goes to put her hands over her ears and then remembers that her hands are tied.
Hey, are you okay?
He's in my head.
What do you need? Talk to me.
Nothing you can give me.
Alright. Well, I'm here. You say so, I'm not doing it.
You can't do anything. He is in my head.
He, who's he?
Him. The creator, I think.
The who?
The creator.
Oh, fuck. Okay, alright. It's just playing in her head profusely. I'm just clarifying.
It's like echoing in her skull.
Can Copernicus also hear it?
Yeah, could I also kind of hear it a little bit?
You can't hear anything, Copernicus.
Okay.
I think I'm going crazy.
Hey, focus on me. It's okay. Focus on me. Just focus on me.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Fuck, I leave for 1 second!
14.
Oh.
Oh.
Song silences. Finch, you feel another growing pain. It's almost gleeful pain. As Copernicus, you see Finch's horns begin to grow once more. And a black streak begin to leak from their right
Sam,
eye.
if you can hear me, get down here. Now. I'd scream, but my parents are asleep.
You're doing what?
He's saying
I'm immediately screaming for you.
I think he's halfway up the stairs, and he hears that. I think he drops everything and runs to Finch again.
Am I in my own body? Do I know this is happening?
You feel as if you're almost in a trance, staring through Copernicus. You feel at peace.
Sam, what do we do?
Do I see what's happening?
You see Finch blankly staring, almost as if she's staring through Copernicus, and a black streak coming from their one eye as their horns have grown larger and flowers are now rolling down their neck.
Sin stands there for a good second, but he sees you, and he sees that you, I think his first instinct is he hears that Copernicus is panicked, and he sees that you are, for lack of a better word, he thinks that you are turning, or whatever is took them is trying to take you. And I think his first instinct, even though I don't know if this would be good for them, would be to make sure that they can't go anywhere. And I think he moves over and grabs her by the shoulders and looks right into her face. You are more than them. You are more than them.
Can I hear him?
It's beautiful here. It's so beautiful.
You are better than them. You are better than what they did to you. You are you. You are not them.
I just wanted to stop.
Do I see that this is clearly not working?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Grace.
Seth, do you need to take a minute?
23.
You twitch for a moment, and you feel a sense of sinking in as you're sitting, and you almost feel like you're about to faint as your head sort of tilts back, and
I catch her.
she goes limp in your hands for a moment, and then you're back.
Oh my god. You okay?
I don't know what to do anymore. I thought he was gone. I thought it was over. I could never get rid of him.
You ain't going anywhere.
Have you gone limp? Like limp?
I think she's on the floor now.
Like he has you, and then as you're going down, he just full on, just full support.
Her hands are still tied, I think. I think you feel her clawing at the rope, like beyond reason, like probably scratching her skin, ripping her nails.
Do I notice that?
You notice.
I reach over, grab the hand axe, and I cut the restraints free. Do you want me to let you go?
No, please.
Okay. I'm going to just be there in the moment.
How long?
However long she needs.
As you sit there,
Question, because it is Sunday and I have many things to do on Monday. How long do you think this is going?
not long.
Good.
Sorry.
No problem.
I'm really sorry.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. We won't have last.
We'll get there.
It's okay. It's okay. As you sit there, you find yourself sitting there for what feels like almost decades. As the two of you find this almost strange sense of peace, unaware that the masked man is nowhere to be found. Valeria.
Oh no!
As you drift off to sleep, you find yourself in a familiar space within the halls of the academy where you teach. You see a strange figure, their features blurred out by shadow, darting through the hall and up the stairwell. What do you do?
She's gonna run after them.
You run after them. You climb stairwell after stairwell, rising and rising until you reach the very top of the academy. You see the person sitting on a ledge, gazing out at the open sea. You notice something strange about the sky. It is pitch black, yet it is scattered and covered with stars. And your surroundings are lit almost as if in perfect light. The figure sitting at the ledge almost seems to shift and change between a couple different forms familiar to you. One of that of your mother, your cousin, your mother. And then it shifts into something strange. You see what looks to be strange, large horns, almost like that of a bull, emerge from the temples of this figure as they raise from the ledge. They haven't turned to face you, but they simply raise their finger and point to the water. What do you do?
She's gonna follow where they're pointing to.
You follow where they're pointing to. You hear the words. Watch. You see one of the lights in the sky grow and grow and grow to that of a large. You're not quite sure what. You hear cracking sound. Almost as if this strange light is shattering. Much as the light dissipates, and in its place you see a large crystalline moon with a singular crack in its center in the shape of a snake's eye. The surroundings around you turn purplish red, and you watch as the sea begins to swell and crash. You look in the distance and you hear this bellowing roar from the depths. And from the depths you see a shadow emerge from the black of the sea. Tendrils, fins, arms, teeth, eyes, mouths. This creature as it crests, and as it emerges, you see the surrounding islands freeze over until all of Aquas is covered in ice. You wake up. You, remarkably, are now the first awake out of everyone. What do you do?
Is everybody asleep?
By the looks of it, yes.
She's gonna take a look behind the tablecloth to see if there's anything going on outside.
You look behind the tablecloth. No one's on the street. It's empty. A new day is dawning.
I guess she's gonna try and. Can she just like look around the house?
You look around the house. It doesn't really seem to be anything completely out of the ordinary. You notice a couple shelves covered in average kitchenware, a couple strange herbs and spices in jars, a couple miscellaneous potions.
Does he have tea?
By the looks of it, yes, he does have
She's
tea.
gonna make everybody tea.
You
She
begin
needs some tea after that
to
tree.
make everyone some tea.
He has too much tea. I use a lot of tea.
Is there anything else you're doing?
Can she try and find Lyaris?
There are.
Leoris.
As you go to try and find Leoris, you find that while the door is still locked, you see a note. And it says, be back soon.
Alright, she's gonna sit and drink her tea, and she's gonna write everything about her dream.
Okay. Who has... Let me look at something real quick. Oh boy. Yeah. Asim, you are the next to arise.
I think if they fell asleep, I think Asim and Finch probably just passed out the way they were.
On the floor, I would imagine, yes.
So he's going to gently extricate himself, look around, find a blanket, takes that and just puts it over you, reaches to his shoulders. He can't find a pillow that isn't used, so he removes his jacket, which reveals just simple short sleeve shirt, and his left arm is covered in a sleeve tattoo and designs of roiling flames and waves crashing together to create small bits of runic obsidian. And he folds up his jacket very neatly, lays it down for Finch as a pillow.
Thank you, Father.
And with is Valyria? Do I know if Valyria is awake?
You hear commotion in the kitchen. It seems
I'll walk
Valeria's
in.
awake.
I'll walk in.
Oh my god. We're getting close. We're getting close. All right. Valeria, you see Asim enter the kitchen.
Morning.
Morning. Last night was a night.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I had another one of my dreams last night.
Do you want to talk about it?
I've had them so long, it's probably the best to stay focused on what's happening in reality.
You still thinking of leaving us?
I want us all to leave. No. If you're staying, I will make the stupid decision as well.
Well, you are in, I think, good company.
I think so too.
Making tea?
Yeah, I made enough for everybody. I hope Layaris doesn't mind.
You're just gonna have to put up with it then. See what else he's got. Maybe I can whip up something. Maybe not pancakes. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the person to have the materials for pancakes. Maybe I can whip up French toast. Maybe I can do that. I don't know what French means, but that's the name they gave it. So
Aqua's toast.
Aqua's toast.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling very hungry this morning, but I'm sure Finch will like it.
And I'm just gonna go about cooking with Leo's
I go back
things.
to journal.
Yeah. I'd say the next people to wake up would be everyone, depending on how they choose to wake up. Cool.
Doesn't sleep.
Doesn't need sleep.
Junior, you hear literally everything. Is there anything you're adding?
No, he's gonna internalize everything that's just said to deal out later individually.
Exactly. All right.
Hopefully I have enough night
Guess I
watches.
wake up after dream.
Okay.
I think
Wake up, quote unquote.
Finch wakes up on the floor.
On the floor. Wrapped in blanket.
Expecting to feel pain. And then doesn't. And sort of blearily realizes that the jacket is there and the blanket is there, and she kind of just takes a second to process that and holds the jacket kind of close to her, and then calls out for Smudge.
You call out to Smudge, and you see Smudge sort of dart around the corner and just sort of nestle up to you.
Just checking to make sure he's okay.
Kind of licks your face for a little bit and looks a little bit confused at your horns.
Yes, I don't like the look of them very much either.
He just sort of nestles up and just sort of nudges you with his hand.
Shall we go see where the others are?
That's a medium question.
Okay, we go. I'll follow the noise wherever I can hear it.
You follow the noise and you see Valeria and Asim in the kitchen.
Morning.
I'm very sorry you had to see that.
I'm not.
Thank you for being so nice to me. There have not been a lot of men in my life that have been nice.
You haven't been around a lot of good people. Or decent people.
I haven't been around many people at all. I think she...
He takes it and will put it back on. If you need to borrow that, just let me know.
She kind of looks at you for a long time, and her expression kind of changes from just very grateful to something very sad, almost like grieving in a way. And then she just kind of blinks, looks away, and looks back. And what are you making today?
Well, I don't think it's as good as pancakes, but I think that it's a different experience. You tell me what you like more, and I'm going to put a plate of little French toast in front of you. Aqua's toast. If you had like powdered sugar, I would have done that. I would have figured something out.
He probably does have powdered sugar.
Put like powdered sugar, put like berries on the top.
Puddle sugar too. This looks like toast. Yeah. Do I eat this like regular toast?
Oh, and he pulls out fork and knife and hands it to you.
He also has maple syrup.
Okay, I'm glad I asked.
And I also put maple syrup on it.
Finch.
I don't know what that is either, but it smells good.
Finch, have you ever had cinnamon? No. You are in for an experience.
Okay. I'll try the cinnamon then. I think she takes a slow bite of it, and her eyes like light up, and like all of the like age and stress from the night before is gone for like 2 seconds.
This is Sim's favorite part of his morning.
This is very, very good. I like this very much. I don't know if I like it more than the Smudge. Add a little bit to Smudge.
He eats the pancakes. Just like gorges on them.
French toast. This is nice.
I'll have to think of something else tomorrow.
She gets a kind of sad look on her face again. And kind of looks towards where the window was and looks back down and keeps eating the toast.
I think Sim just leaves her in her silence.
Oh boy.
Like mainly waiting for our host to come back.
Shola has left the vicinity of the building.
Huh?
Huh? What?
It's the morning. He said it's okay to go out in the morning, but it's bad to be out at night. So
Brutus.
Heart attack.
Is that
Brutus
house
also
still there?
probably out doing. He was probably out for a while doing his morning rituals to Noctis.
she's gunning to
As the two
find
of you
Jordan.
exit the house, you see a rather noticeable trail of footsteps leading out of town towards the mountain.
Oh no!
Not the mountain again.
Oh, we have to check. Is the town gone again? Fuck.
I
That's what the disappearances are.
walk to.
Infect them, and then they leave.
I walk to the library.
The library is empty.
Yep.
The doors are left ajar, and you notice the library was not how you saw it before.
The library was not how I saw it before.
You see a barren, musty, dusty ruin of a library. What the fuck? That used to be Jordan's. And I think that's what we're gonna end tonight.
Jesus Christ.